those demands, those claims on life now become expectations. We say expectations are resentments under construction. Expectations are resentments under construction. They're premeditated resentments is what they are. So now my expectations, because I'm not just going to say I have a demand, I have to turn this into something that is what we call cognitive congruent, right? That egosyntonic is the fancy word for it. So I have to, so now I turn it into a rule. Well, it's an unenforceable rule, but it's a rule that this is the way things are supposed to be. If you love me, you would fill in the blank. Right. That's my unenforceable rule.
And the parents didn't do this on purpose.
No, this is a
part
lot
of the limited toolbox that they inherited. Correct?
We are victims of victims. We are victims of victims. I'll say this over and over again. We are all victims of victims, which makes nobody a victim. It's just the way things are now. They can only give us what they have. That's never enough. They're in trance until they wake up. They can't pass on anything new. You know, one of the great things I see in working with people in recovery, as soon as somebody gets into recovery, you know, what we say is that if you don't transform your pathology, you're going to transmit it. If you don't transform it, you transmit it. But once you transform it, you also transmit that. You transmit the transformation.
1 second. Wait, listen. Can I just tell everybody that's in the room right now? There have been about 70 quotations that Dr. Alan Berger has shared with us during this movement. If I don't see memes and y'all tag us both in these memes on Instagram, we are all victims of victims.
That's right.
Come on, man. Listen. Y'all got to tag us on these.
But in every effort, let's say you grew up in a household where there was alcoholics, and you say, I definitely will not, you know, be drinking when I'm older. I will not marry an alcoholic. I will not, you know, engage in it. You may truly not marry the alcoholic, which is the first step, which is great. However, you have to understand how growing up in an alcoholic household, for example, has influenced your perception of relationships, has influenced your perception of trust, has influenced your perception of alcohol in general. Are you going to turn your nose up every time your partner has a glass of wine, even though they're not, you know, an addict? But if you don't understand those things, that's great that you achieve the not marrying the alcoholic. But if you have no understanding of how all of this influenced you, there are going to be some unhealthy traits that trickle down. And one of those could be the conflict, because you saw arguing in the alcoholic household, right? Now you still have that conflict. So you didn't marry the alcoholic, but you're still bringing over that the negative conflict resolution. Same thing. That trauma, that generational curse of alcoholism, you tried it on your own, but without stepping back, looking at yourself, really dissecting the issue, it limits the chance of you really shifting completely. So there's a complete 180 in changing these generational cycles.
Wow, man. Are you telling me that our ancestors are a type of baton, and whatever was incomplete on their journey, they pass it to you for completion, for resolution through you?
Absolutely. Now listen to this. A few minutes ago, I said they had their shot, they had their time. But there is a memory, there is a behavior, there's a trait and a trauma. How you judge it good or not good, that's in your blood. This is why I never focus on being, I'm going to be that good. If you're just that good, there is no lesson. Lesson comes through friction. Why? That's how you got here, brothers and sisters, through friction. You wasn't looking pretty having sex when the orgasm came. Some parts of your life don't look pretty either. So when you look at the baton that's passed, it has to expand and grow, because remember, yesterday never comes back. You can look back to go forward, but to reenact an abusive behavior is not part of the process. You may be abused to get jolted to start the healing process.
Right.
Let me give you a better example. The process of reconciling with your ancestors, we call elevating them. Meaning calling up on their attributes, their characteristics, what they did, even if they went to jail. You still call because that's part of their experience.
Right.
If they were abusers of any kind, physically, sexually, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, whatever they were, the redemption starts for them with you not doing the things that they did. If you judge them as uncharacteristic of your life, the healing process has already begun. But if they were abusers and you have been abusive, that cycle is continuing. If they were absentee fathers and you're an absentee father, what do you expect for your son to be?
Oh yeah, this is working.
Yes, sir.
This is working. Teal.
Come on, man. Navy blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
Right? But
They
guess
have
what?
no idea, right?
They have no idea. No idea. No class will only be seen on Patreon. You guys are in for a treat. I'm ready. He's ready. We're both excited.
Sign them now. Only on Patreon. No
Ready
class.
page, ZoWhatNeter page. Right?
That's right.
We'll talk soon.
Yep. You've heard of the term situationship. I've taken it and made it something different. The situationships that we find ourselves in have the power to cause us to shift our perspective, either for good or for bad. When we shift for good, we've taken accountability of what we've been through, how we've been hurt, unhealed trauma. That causes us to shift in consciousness. So situation shifts can be very beneficial, right? If you're learning. Most people do not enter a relationship to find out what's wrong with themselves. Most people are looking for relationships to bring ease and peace, but that is only half of the coin. You're a co-creator of this relationship experience you're currently in, and that's why a situation shift has a silver lining.
Don't be this guy. Raise your drive and libido. It's time to man up with X-Wolf. Boost your testosterone levels to help decrease your body fat percentage and increase lean muscle mass gains. Boost your stamina and blood flow for those tough workouts. And these workouts also. Go to xlabsubs.com to find out more.
Ladies and gentlemen, ZoWhatNeter is back in the building. The ZoWhat Morning Show is here. Does it sound weird? Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. That's all we do.
It just sounds like a car.
First you love me. Is my mic bad? Huh?
Your mic is on.
Testing 1 1 1. Can you guys hear me? People in the chat room, can you hear me? Holla at your brother. Hello. What up, Kimberly Jackson? Let's get a quick roll call. Nikki Tyson, Trisha Smith, Nazarene X. Holla at your brother. They said can't hear.
Yeah.
Yes, bad. Very nice. Is everyone having issues with sound?
Testing.
Yes, sir. You good? Yes, sir.
Mic sound
Only in one
nice.
ear.
Check
What's
one.
up? What's happening, Pimp? Columbus, Ohio. Something is up with the mic, Pimp.
It's on. Yeah.
Let's
yeah,
see.
It's right there.
Oh no, it's not on.
Oh wow. Okay.
Hi!
Hey!
Oh shit!
Hey!
Oh damn, my bad.
Oh.
Am I better now? 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Somebody said, Zo, you had one job. One job. Turn on the microphone.
Turn your mic on, nigga. One switch.
What up, what up, what up, what up? We in the building, we in the building. Welcome everybody in. Welcome everybody in. Hit the like button, man. Show your love, show your love. Share, share, share. Super chat, Cash App. Share. It's all good. It's nothing but love. I appreciate everybody for showing up. We got an amazing show lined up for you, the ZoWhat Morning Show. Let me tell you right now. First off, I just want to do this. I want to celebrate me right now. You know the dig? I want to celebrate me right now. I've got all 4 of my works. From 2005. This is where it started, the rebirth of seeds. Brand new copy I found recently. To 2011, the relationship dismount, how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship. To 2019, the holographic relationship. To today, the shrouded lighthouse. Let me tell you right now, I need 50 orders of these to go out today.
Bam.
And I'm gonna tell you why. We started with 2,000. Almost 1,000 have already been shipped.
There you go.
Y'all playing. Y'all think this book gonna be here. Well, it ain't.
Gone.
This book is gonna be gone. I'm asking 50 people. Support, 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 support. Go get your copy of The Shrouded Lighthouse. I'm telling you right now, I'm getting nothing but positive feedback. And of course, I mean, people gonna give me pushback too. I respect that as well. But I'm getting a lot of positive feedback from people reading it, right? Once you get your copy, all I need you to do, this is what I need you to do now. Take a picture and tag me on Instagram, Facebook, and all of that. All right, Instagram, Facebook, just tag me. And let me say this real quick, because this is important. Kev, you owe me $45.
Nigga, wait. All right, nigga, I'll give you that $45. However, nigga, how many hats and sweaties? And I'm going to give you the $45, nigga.
Thank you,
I would have
Kev.
gave it to you last week if you had Venmo.
I don't use Venmo, Kev. What?
Well, nigga,
Why you got Venmo?
I don't Cash App lock me out, nigga, so.
Cash App. Why you fucking with my nigga
Cash
Cash?
App lock me out, nigga.
Let's go down to Cash
So
App's office.
You can download Venmo right now, though.
And then do what with it?
The same thing you did with Cash App, nigga. It's the
My
same
nigga
app.
Kev, man.
It's
This
the
my nigga
same-
right here, man.
It's the same app. Download Venmo, add your information, and then I'll be able to find you.
Okay, nigga. Shit, man.
Sarah got Venmo.
Sarah,
Yeah, I got
take
it.
my money from Kevin and
Sarah
send it back to me.
Sarah got Venmo, nigga.
I got it.
Peaches got Venmo.
Today's Peach's birthday.
Shit. Oh, today is Peaches' birthday.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Donnie.
Happy
right, so-
birthday, Peaches.
So real quick, let me do this right here. This is a list of people who need to validate their email. We shipped out a gang of books, but there are some books that are pending because we need you to respond to the email that was sent to you. Now that email may go to your spam. Go to your spam, check for emails that came from ZoWilliamsMasterclass.com, right? Or universityofyou.com, right? Check your emails because that's where a lot of the updates and notices are coming from, okay? Isaac Coe, you got 3 books. We need to know if the address you gave us is good. Right. Why? Because when you go through ShipStation, which is part of the post office, they flag certain addresses. Some of y'all leave your apartment number out. If it's not there or it needs to be there, it'll flag it as, hey, this might not be a good address.
When you're doing ShipStation, you just take it to a certain spot in the post office where ShipStation is?
No. ShipStation is online. It allows you to package, print, put the label on, And all you do is take it to the post office and put it in the bin. Then they ship it out everywhere. You don't stand in line and wait for them to give you the label. You print the label out yourself. It's already paid for.
Oh, shit.
See what I'm saying? That's what streamlined the whole movement for me. I was able to get out at least.
Nigga, you got damn near 1,000 books in what, about a week and a half?
In about a week and a half.
You on the grind.
I'm at the crib stuffing.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Labeling.
Nigga, trust me, that's a lot of books.
That's a lot of
No,
books.
that's
right?
a lot of books.
So I'm simply saying to y'all, respond to your email that we send you, all right? Isaac Coe, you got 3 books. Rob McGowan, you got 2 books. Maurice Robertson L., you got a book. Lloyd Hinton, you got a book. Malicia Williams, you got a book. Already gave the homie Eric Holly his book.
Oprah, you got a book. You got a book.
Nasheed Waters, you got a book. Adrian Obiero, you got a book. Mr. J, you got a book. Gerard Knowles, you got a book. Jesse Roberts, you have a book. Glenn Scott, answer the email. Brian Hill,
You have an address.
Garrison Jester, you have a book. This is gonna be M'Baku.
Uh-oh, nigga, like
M'Baku.
On Black Panther?
Well,
M'Baku?
M'Baku.
Oh, okay. I was like, M'Baku, nigga? Black Panther M'Baku?
M'Baku challenge, I accept. Anyway, this is, I don't even know how to pronounce the last name M'Baku for real. NWAO. No,
NWA?
no, NWAOGWUGW.
Nigga.
Tell my nigga, just call
That
me
shit.
NWA.
My brother, I need y'all. NWA, I need you to.
Voodoo.
Come on, man.
Ngaudu?
Two-tone Thoth Connors.
Okay.
Okay, you know, Brandon Boykin, Dina Omeji, Tatum Carter,
Calling niggas out.
Jamil Dantzler, Carolee Harry, Richard Milholm, Latoya Anderson, my homeboy Randall Crawley L. I think Randall's good. Ginger Brown. Listen, we need you to confirm your address, okay? You confirm your address, I can print it, you'll get a notification with the tracking number is a part of this shit too. You get the whole tracking number, everything is listed right there. As soon as you print it out,
And then you just take it to the post
and then you
office.
just take it to the post office and drop it off. Don't stand in no lines, you drop that motherfucker off.
All right.
Shrouded Lighthouse.
That's the shit.
Listen, man, this is the book right here. A lot of work went into this, a lot of failure, a lot of ass kicking, spiritual ass kicking. I had to get my ass beat. I felt like Larry Holmes in there with Mike Tyson. Universe beat my ass. My arm got caught in the rope. The nigga uppercut me. I was done. But that's what led to this wisdom. That's what led to this information. And I see that I got to do a lot of, a lot more work, because I be on some fuck shit sometimes. I be on some confused shit sometimes. Like, this is what I mean by not being perfect, man. Everybody is a work in progress, and oftentimes niggas miss that motherfucking point. TheShroudedLighthouse.com has landed. I want you guys to get it, man. Let's get the rest of these books up out of here. Sell me out. Can we do 50 copies today? TheShroudedLighthouse.com. Everybody come support. Thank you for the Cashapp. Thank you for the appreciation. I appreciate. Now,
50.
Total Package Energy. That's what I'm on. I've been on this morning.
Yeah, 4 bags in there.
Come on, man. Total Package
One of
Energy.
those is vitamin C.
My energy shot. The B12, the pea protein. It's all here. All right? It's all here. Please, please, please support Total Package Energy, man. Support their brand, black-owned business out of Oakland. Buy everything they got. Okay. You already saw the X-Wolf video. You already know what that is. This is a testosterone booster. So instead of Nugenics, I use X-Wolf. And believe you me, I use this shit. You understand? This gray hair is telling me that melanin leaving.
Is that what it's telling you?
That's what told me. That's what told me.
He said, told me.
Gray hair came, I said, oh shit, nigga, I'm getting white.
Melanin leaving.
Melanin leaving.
Melanin out of here.
Well, that's what it is. Melanin colors the motherfucking hair follicle.
That's true.
When that motherfucker come out gray, oh shit, I'm dying.
No, that wouldn't be.
What the fuck this nigga did? X-Wolf might darken your beard.
Kick my beard back into production.
I gotta, I don't want to go and have a nigga paint my face up.
Don't do it.
Cause I thought about it for a second, like, what would happen if I got painted up? I don't want to get painted up. To me,
nothing at all.
I see it.
Women do it all day, every day.
I'm just saying, when motherfucker darken his beard, I see it as man makeup.
Women do it every day, nigga.
Ain't nothing wrong with a man.
It's like beard scara.
Nigga, you can look however the hell you want to look. Nigga. Nobody said because you a certain age that you gotta look a certain way. Nigga.
It's like beard scara, nigga. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Motherfucker run around darkening the beard. This beard scara, nigga.
Hey, beard scara.
But it's certain niggas who do this shit where they darken their shit, man, and they got the old pudgy face. But young follicles. It looks strange. That motherfucker Michael Irvin.
Because he ain't working out and doing it. He
That
gotta work
motherfucker
out
Michael
and
Irvin,
do that.
he got the diabetes eyes.
You gotta eat right.
His whole face fucked up. But how is your whole shit jet black? Like everything. Your whole shit is jet black. But it's got the sickness face around in here, like
nigga, the unhealthy living face.
Man. It's like, let me tell you something.
Unhealthy living face.
Let me tell you something. There's something about an aesthetic here I wanna introduce. See, because women are guilty of this shit too now. See, women have taken this eyebrow situation.
And the eyelash situation.
No, the eyelash situation.
The eyelash.
Both of them. But listen, let me explain something to you now. When your eyebrows are identical, I know something wrong.
Something's up.
Eyebrows ain't supposed to be perfectly symmetrical and identical down. It ain't supposed to be that way. It's just like a nigga wearing a tie. This is how you know a nigga got on a fake tie.
Yep.
If the tie is perfect, that shit fake. That's the clip-on.
Yep.
That's how you know a nigga got on clip-on. It's too symmetrically perfect, my nigga. You got on a cheap-ass tie, nigga. Yep. Now, when you have a real tie, one side is typically, it's a little imbalanced. There's some working you have to do.
It's like titties.
Yes.
It's like,
yes, ties are like titties.
Like titties.
If the tie perfect, the tie fake. Just like the titties. If the titties perfect,
that's true.
The titties fake. If the eyelash is perfect. So
exactly.
I'm just saying, man, there has to be, like, sometimes that beard shit be so perfect on a nigga, like, you went in there.
You wouldn't have the surgery.
You went in there and had a face surgery, nigga.
Christina said brows are sisters, not twins.
They be like, give me the motherfucking beard surgery right now. If your barber has to give you anesthesia,
to put you under to get you some
put you under, nigga, you wake up with a whole new beard. I'm just saying, man. So I've been afraid. This one nigga did it, right? I was with my son. I'm mad at motherfucking Nuriel, nigga.
Why?
I said, hey man, I need a barber, man, to line my beard up real cold. You know what I'm saying? He was like, word. My homeboy, right around the corner.
I got you.
I said, all right, nigga, take me over there, man.
He sell people's too.
Motherfucker took me over there. I sat down, and I guess, no, this is weird shit. I guess the nigga assumed that I wanted the beard surgery.
What is that?
The beard. Yeah, look. When older cats get it hooked up and make it look young.
You know, make it dark and all that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for that. I said, hey man, just come here and line me up real tight. I want my shit like razor tight, you know. But with the salt and pepper gray shit that I got, man, leave that shit cool. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shit fly to me. Tighten me up, my nigga. He's like, you want me to take you up? And I should have known when the motherfucker.
Extra like that. That means something.
The extra.
That means something.
So I go, yeah, man, tighten me up. So nigga, I'm sitting there laid back, you know, and then I look over, this nigga Nuriel giggling. I'm like, hey, nigga, what the fuck you laughing at?
That's hilarious.
Cause the where I'm sitting, I can't see the mirror. So what's happening, my nigga? What's so funny?
With the giggles, nigga.
He was like, well, you asked for it. I said, I asked for what, nigga? What's happening? So the nigga said, oh, you hit it in the mirror.
He covered the beard. You got pictures?
Nigga, this motherfucker.
Pictures.
He gave him extra beer.
It was a whole blackout.
24. He was 24 hours.
This bitch was a blackout all over.
This nigga had the old genuine. This nigga had the old genuine in this bitch.
Man, I was so motherfucking mad. I said, oh, no, nigga, this ain't what I... You said, well, that's what you asked for when you said, you want me to hook you up? No, nigga.
You don't read this. You don't read the code.
Nigga, hook up don't mean that.
You want me to hook you up? Hey, nigga, hook you up. Ain't you want me to hook you up? Hook you up is different than you want me to hook you up. You know there's a different tone.
I was so. As a matter of fact, this is what I did though. I'm so motherfucking mad, nigga. I paid a nigga in. And that nigga gave me the Carlos Boozer, nigga. Carlos Boozer. Nigga, I was so motherfucking mad. I said, man, how much I owe you? Oh, 75. 75 for some shit.
$75, nigga.
I get a nigga the bread. You get your ass in the car. Let's go.
$75?
Yeah. So we go back to the crib. What the? So I go in the bathroom, and this is some motherfucking water repellent. This shit on my nigga. This shit is on me, right? So I'm
you gotta outgrow it.
I'm trying to.
You gotta grow it up.
So I said, this is what I'm gonna do, motherfucker. I'm gonna shave it off.
What?
This nigga.
So I went in there and shaved it all the way down to that little shadow, and I was like, I could do this. I said, you know what? This shit looks so nice. What I'm gonna do now? Hey, Inez, how much for a photo shoot? Cause I'm looking extra crispy, extra cute right now.
I'm looking extra crispy.
How about a little photo shoot?
Like I just came from Popeyes.
But yeah, man, I can't do the whole shit, man. I don't like that shit. Oh, you want to see the
beard? I want to see the beard.
I'll show y'all the pictures later, man.
God damn. Let me see the beard, nigga.
I'll show y'all the pictures later, man.
The whole point of the story for you
right.
to people, right?
Let's see the beard,
Ain't no point in the story for me to show y'all nothing.
I'm build up, nigga. Let's see the beard,
The
nigga.
audience, they want to see.
Yeah, nigga, put the beard up, nigga.
I ain't putting up no beards, nigga.
Well, pull it up right here so I can see.
Yeah, put up a beard.
Pull it up so I can see it.
Put up Carlos Boozer. It's the same
Put up Carlos Boozer. It's the same thing.
Anyway, I got a couple more businesses to promote here. All right, there's a new business I'm promoting. John Haley's Medical Coding Institute. This is very important. For a lot of people who work at home or who want to work remotely, this is an opportunity to get certified to work from the crib, make some money, because we don't know what the fuck they about to do in this world. We don't know what kind of shit about to be implemented. And I've always said to people during this time, one of the greatest gifts is the ability to be able to work from home. All right, John Haley's and Yafet Campbell. This is their website, jhmci.com. jhmci.com. Here's their contact number, 916-524-4380. This is what they do. This is an affordable 4-month nationwide certified medical coding. This is a real gig. My brother did this shit for a while, made a crap ton of money. certified medical coding, certified professional coder program that is cheaper and faster, and it's a good alternative to junior college, because typically junior college you gotta go for a while in order to get that AA or that AS or whatever.
2 years at least.
But this is important, man. If you want a job, get this certification. It's not expensive. Students are provided unlimited access to live, which is every Thursday at 5 p.m., and recorded lectures, study groups, practice, and real exams. And listen, this is going to turn you into a medical coder from the crib, right? They got over 800 practice questions. They're going to teach you how to do this shit. You get certified, and you can make bread from the crib. That is the new movement. If your house ain't helping you make no money, your house where you live, if that's not the factory for something,
I know.
you know,
Yeah.
because you know, Southern California, they shut it down. You can't go into no restaurants. You need the whole little identification situation, right?
Has that happened to you?
You need your papers. Well, it hasn't happened to me yet.
No,
Well,
it
I
happened.
tried to go to a restaurant.
It happened.
It happened to you?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, I tried to go to the motherfucking Mike Epps show
Oh yeah, you can't go nowhere.
at Microsoft Theater.
Oh yeah, you can't
What
go
they
to
say?
concerts.
Nigga, they had a whole line for testing, and then they had another, like, oh, you ain't got no card? Well, get your ass over here and get tested. You can't come in here unless you
Yeah,
get
no,
tested.
this is madness.
Then they had another line with the, here's your card, you go right in.
Yeah, I can't.
It's a real situation happening. So I advocate jhmci.com. Go there right now and get it done. The course is provided by the American Academy of Professional, AAPC verified, and our instruction has over 40 years of medical coding experience. All right, starting salary for a remote medical coding position is $25 plus an hour.
Hell yeah.
You do 3, 4, 5 hours at the crib.
Bomb. In your underwear, you good.
I'm trying to tell you,
Said in your
man.
underwear?
Roar it up. jhmci.com. Contact number 916-524-4380. Here's another business. My son turned me on to these folk. They doing work for me. And especially, because the internet is basically saying, figure out a way to make me make you money.
Yup.
My son turned me on to these people. Brianna Gutierrez, social media creative director, algorithm guru.
Okay.
Tell me niggas don't need this. Digital strategy, using all media platforms to create a cohesive plan in boosting viewership, creating leads, and maximizing return of interest or investment for businesses and individuals alike. Tracking insights, managing customer. Oh, you need that, huh? My brother walked in like, hey, I need that, right? Managing customer market data in order to maximize product development to clients and target audience. This is an Auburn-educated young lady. Went to school with New at Auburn.
Dope.
This is a real situation. Marketing, developing campaigns in order to bring more eyes, more followers, more supporters, spread brand awareness, and turn impressions into leads through a creative and innovative plan tailored to fit your needs. Media design, designing or redesigning logos, business websites, creating graphics, and creating aesthetics. Look, everybody walking in like, who is that? Creative and creative aesthetics that will fit your needs by the way those little videos. Oh, that's my son leaving messages. What the hell? Don't put this in the pitch. Nori, I know you're watching. Anyway.
He said, don't put this in the pitch?
Right.
He said,
Don't creative direction. Helping you create creative direction for your brand or your businesses, helping influencers blow up in their niche, studying what is necessary for you to succeed in your field, and putting it to work. This is real right here. CreativeSoulMedia.com. They're doing some work for me. And you know how I get down. I drink weed juice. I take X-Wolf. I take total package
Too much
energy.
total
What's the name of it again?
You take
Creative Soul. Oh, excuse me. Souls, plural. Creative Souls Media.com. Everybody go over there, blow up those businesses. And then, of course, there's CMOS. Go to cmossbusiness.com, get your order of ZMOS. Sell me out, guys.
Yeah.
Buy out everything I got. Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me? All right. Support all of the businesses that I put in front of you today, including Kev's business, including WeJuice. Support. It's big time. What'd you say? There it is, right? You see that? They shit fly, boy. They shit fly. All right. All right. I think Hurricane. Can't forget the hurricane. Hurricane. You can call it Slurricane. Hurricane. You better get to the HuriKane Report and get updated on news that affects your black ass. Write it. Take action. Maintain freedom. H-report.news. The real information is over here. The real information is over here. You understand? Support the HuriKane Report. Support X-Wolf. Support WeJuice. Support ZMOS. Man, I need everybody to go get this.
Yeah.
This is a work of works, man. I swear to God, if you and your woman sit down and read this, if you and your woman sit down and say, you know what, this is gonna be our relationship Bibles right here, right? We're gonna sit down, we're gonna read, and we're gonna question. There's a lot of people who have done this already, and they're saying, Zo, man, my relationship has been transformed. Listen, I ain't gotta be perfect to make yours better. And this work is coming through, man. I promise you. I promise you. You guys won't be disappointed if you actually read this book and see what kind of work I'm putting in. All right? TheShroudedLighthouse.com. Kev!
Man, you know what it is. Million Johnny Cochrans. Y'all know
Million
the mission.
Johnny Cochran.
Million Johnny Cochrans, goddammit. You already know. So, get out there, and we need to learn this law. It is your only way through this damn shit. And I'm trying to tell you, this through all the shit that they're trying to mash out on you, they have to do this by rules. And if you don't know those rules, you're gonna get ran over by the train. So why haven't you gone and learned the rules? They'll tell you that ignorance of the law is no excuse.
No excuse.
Tell you that every time. Well, I didn't know, Judge. Well, shit. You could have went and looked it up. The laws aren't hidden. How come you didn't know? So they'll tell you that every time. So right here, constitutional rights card. This is what you give the police when you get pulled over. You say, I don't answer questions, because you'd never answer a question that a police officer asks you, ever, never. Trust me. They're only asking you so that they can get probable cause on you, so they can actually, so they can take you to jail. That's all those questions only lead to them putting you in jail. So don't ever answer any questions. So you just hand them this card, you say, I don't answer questions. This tells the police officers your constitutional rights. On the back, it tells them what happens to them if they violate those constitutional rights. Usually when they violate your rights, they get qualified immunity, but this card right here, it lets them know, where we at? It lets them know that you get no qualified immunity if they knowingly violate your rights. That is a Supreme Court case. When they knowingly violate your rights, they lose their qualified immunity. And this is the card that also says that has that Supreme Court case on it that lets them know. This book right here has all your rights that deals with traffic stops and Terry stops. That's stops on your foot. Terry stops are police stops on foot. So this has all those rights that you need to know right here. And then when they do violate those rights, if they don't listen to any of that shit and they just go ahead and violate your rights anyway, they have police insurance. Police insurance, really credit, because they actually have to pay it back. Whereas insurance, you don't have to pay insurance back. Your premium just goes up. They got to pay this back, and it takes a hit on their credit. So this is the fastest way to get back at police officers when they violate your rights. And this is the public official bonds. They have a police insurance or bond. File a lien on that bond, and they cannot work that day, period. Every police officer has to have it. And if they don't have it, you can sue the city because the police officer doesn't have it. So you can get them twofold. You can get them back to back. So that's right here. And then we got the flashcards. Volume 1, Volume 2. So get this, share with your kids, 15 minutes a day, 20, 30 minutes a day, every other day, however you got to do it. They're the biggest they're preyed on the most by the police officers because our kids look grown when they're like 13 and 14. And so the police go out there and they know, well, when I pull this little dude over, even if I violate his rights, I'm pretty much going to get off of it because he doesn't know his rights and he's going to give me consent at some point in time during this encounter. So arm your kids, man. You should have been doing this far long ago. But here's the shit, you can arm your kids right now. And you get all of that, go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org, please, to get that. If you just want the Please Stop Law package. If you want it for free, go order the Great Book of Melanin Research at realnoggins.com, and you get the Great Alkaline Cookbook when you order with that. So go hook it up.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I love this motherfucker kid.
Love you too, my nigga.
This nigga done came a long way. This used to be a hermit.
Nigga, a hermit?
Out, nigga.
A hermit?
I got 14,000 books in here, nigga, that all need to be read. And then they need to be read again.
Niggas, information in them books.
And let these books go to waste, nigga.
Information in them books. You the same way, nigga.
I am. I am.
He the same way.
I am.
Anytime you don't see Zoe, you gonna see this nigga cuddling with a book.
Yeah.
It's real. It's real talk.
Anytime you don't see this nigga, you cuddling with a book.
I hooked you up with Mo D. Mo D the same way.
Mo D?
I talked to Mo D the other day, and you are like Mo, that fire shit. I've been telling Mo, nigga, come out! Come out! Nah, nigga, I'm cool.
He Leo.
Yes,
he Leo?
Cool Mo D, I get it. Come out, my nigga! Because that motherfucker's so wise, and just on some random shit, niggas was calling me. Rodney Perry called me. Zo! Nigga, I gotta bring it to you, dog. I gotta bring it to you, homie. I remember Cool Mo D growing up, but that nigga doped in a month. I said, how you not know? That nigga is top 5. A lot of niggas don't know why he would be top 5.
Off the chain.
Because there's that generational divide that separates what your top 5 would be in your generation.
That's true.
But if you understand the history of hip hop, nigga, there's no way he can't be top 5 when that nigga creates a lane that other niggas take and use.
And follow. Yep.
He's one of those generational, motherfuckers. Like
Conduits.
Kind of like this nigga Mo would be like Roku.
Avatar.
In the Avatar.
Avatar Roku.
Mo D in hip hop would be like Avatar Roku. The firebender that rode on the dragon. That's who the fuck Mo D would be. That's Avatar Roku, my nigga. So oftentimes, I'm not the avatar of this day and age.
And Roku means Phoenix.
See, but the avatar y'all fuck with is still me though. You see what I'm saying? Like, so somebody said top 30 maybe. You out your mind. There would be no lyricism, vocabulary, speed rhyming. The first nigga was the first nigga to do the fast rhyming. So Twister, anybody that ever did fast rhyming, that was the first nigga to say fast rhymes. That was the first nigga. The first nigga to do that. So anybody else comes from that lineage.
He pushed forward the lexicon.
The first nigga to do lyricism at the highest level with vocabulary. My rhymes make a weak mind anorexic.
And
Okay, nigga, that nigga's important.
Gotta have the lyrics.
That is a DNA strand in hip hop.
Right.
And if you inside, nigga. I'm just saying. coming. All right. We back. We back, or are we back? Are we back?
Not yet.
Can y'all see me?
Not yet.
We busy?
It don't look like we back.
Not yet. That's the live right there.
That's live?
Yeah.
I got the live up over here too.
Okay.
It don't look like we back.
Okay, now we're back.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Somebody said you froze, kid.
Okay,
All right, we back.
yeah, okay, we'll go.
All right. Hey, Weed Juice, Timmy Tight Tooth, the fastest tooth in the West.
In the game.
Tell them about
Pronunciation of your cheeks.
what?
Hey,
What you say, nigga?
I said the fastest enunciation of your cheeks.
What?
I wasn't talking about
Don't
you,
worry
man.
about it.
Dang,
Don't
okay,
worry
man.
about it.
Anyway,
Wait, hold on. The fastest
Enunciation.
annunciation. I don't know what the
I knew you was gonna zero in on that.
of your cheeks. Whose cheeks you talking about, nigga? You better not be talking about no man up in here now.
Oh, no, don't do it.
What?
Why would we talking about man cheeks?
Well, I don't understand the fastest annunciation of your cheeks.
This is awkward as fuck right now.
It's not even awkward. Y'all just trying to make
What the fuck does it mean?
man, get out of here.
Hassan, what does it mean, man?
Hassan,
You about to piss off all these women that love you and that snaggletooth nigga. What the fuck does the annunciation of your cheeks mean in a room full of hardly?
Obviously, he didn't get the full thought out.
What happened to the nigga?
Talking about y'all men, shit.
He didn't get the full thought out, nigga.
You guys digressing from
You better
that.
digress. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys are digressing for
No, what the
time.
nigga said was digressing.
Yeah.
Amen.
Well,
Isn't
hold
it just
on.
digress? Y'all digressing.
You know what you mean, baby. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
All right.
What the fuck?
Anyway, guys.
Y'all keep digressing, shit gonna go bad. You understand?
The more we stay in here,
Y'all keep digressing. This shit is gonna go bad.
thank you guys for supporting
hilarious.
We Juice. It's always important to get your gut health up. That's what we're always going to stress about on the show, your gut health. Celery drink is good for your gut health. Okay? Using the bathroom. So every time you eat food, you should always use the bathroom. Okay? If you're not using the bathroom, you're backed up. So juices help with getting your body from being backed up. Celery juice is one of the most important things. Okay?
It's another classic word.
So, also, vitamin C. It's always important to get your vitamin C up. You know, I have this juice.
One more thing,
here.
Hassan.
Yes, sir.
You said when you eat, you're supposed to do what?
Go to the bathroom.
When you eat, you're supposed to eliminate. Every time you eat, have a meal.
No, but what was the word you used?
I tried to get him over you, nigga. I tried to save you, nigga. I tried to save you, nigga.
You're supposed to use the bathroom.
Okay.
That's what I said, right?
No, because you said use the bathroom.
The bath.
BAFF. The bathroom. The bathroom. So use the bathroom. Okay, nigga. Just
Are you sure that's not a TH anyway?
Go ahead.
Vitamin C. The highest forms of vitamin C is kiwi, strawberry.
okay.
Miss Kiwi is one of my featured juices. Featured juice of the day is Miss Kiwi.
Say coochie juice.
Miss Kiwi. Featured juices of the day is Miss Kiwi.
Oh, okay.
Miss Kiwi, and then Baby I'm a Star.
Give me that one. That's the one I like. I want that baby. I'm
Iron
a star.
vitamin C. This is one of my Prince drinks.
Look at that interception. Look at that. Look at that.
Don't intercept shit, nigga.
So, anyway, get your vitamin
Sanders.
C game up, and also your immune system. Get it up. Drink a lot of water. You know, buy our detoxes, buy our 3-day cleanses, buy another thing, strawberry, ginger shots. Ginger shots is very important. I'm promoting the Kobe shot. I don't have it on my menu yet.
That's the Kobe. That's
but
the
if
Kobe.
you order,
Oh, this the Black Mamba right here. Yeah.
That's the Kobe.
sorry, I shouldn't say Kobe, but the Black Mamba. So when you order on my website, just say you want it. When you write the description, just say you want the Black Mamba. Just order strawberry ginger, and then say you want the Black Mamba instead.
Okay, so support We Juice. Thank you. I appreciate all you guys who support the brand.
That was good.
Get your health up, brothers.
Somebody said, I lost my Mansion's hoodie in a breakup.
Huh?
Man, that's too bad, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. Motherfuckers wasn't even buying those hoodies.
Damn.
I mean,
You know, we sold like 12 hoodies. I went through a whole company and had motherfuckers don't support everything I put in front of them. I tell you now. They be looking at me like, why you begging?
Why you begging?
This shit crazy.
Every damn person.
Everybody monetizes they site, but
every Caucasian does it. But nobody be like, is they begging? They people that they entertain and that they give good content to, they support that. They're like, hey, thank you for the content that you're giving me that enhances my life. Here you go. I would like to keep doing that. I would like you to keep doing that and giving me more of that content. It's appreciation. It ain't begging.
I guess you can't ask for it either. But then, you know.
What you talking about?
That's too bad, man.
They ask. Go look at the Caucasian motherfuckers podcast. Yeah, everybody out there, won't you subscribe? Go to my Patreon. You know, everybody go to pay this. And they be all through the whole goddamn shit. They be.
And because nobody supported the shit, we didn't like it. It was ugly. Okay, cool.
All right. You don't want to say y'all be
Now
talking
it's
about
gone.
Caucasians, but Caucasians be supporting their own motherfuckers. Hey. Talking about white supremacy all the goddamn time, how they get it? They be supporting their own motherfuckers.
No, but white people pride themselves on them. It's not that this shit is better. It's that you feel they want you to feel better for supporting them.
That's real talk. Hey, Dom, what you got to promote, man?
Look, man, White Supremacy and Blackface. Go check it out on Amazon Prime.
There you go.
Just check it out.
There you go. There you go. Let's get right into the topics. Yes, the community empowerment segment was long, but it was fun. And we had a good time.
That's a part of the show.
Shit. It's a part of the show. Shit talking and promoting businesses. Now this shit has turned the corner, guys. According to NPR, Big Bird got vaccinated against COVID-19, drawing outrage from Republicans. Big Bird ruffled some conservative feathers this weekend by announcing that he had been vaccinated against COVID-19. The beloved Muppet tweeted on Saturday, he has a Twitter account, that he had gotten the shot, which is newly available for Americans between the ages of 5 and 11. Big Bird's constituent audience, his congregation, kids, babies. Big Bird has been a fixture of children's television since 1969. But is officially only 6 years old. Big Bird is 6 years old. I want you guys to know.
Right. He's been around since 1925.
He's been around since 1969, but he's officially only 6. Okay? All right? Okay, cool. I need everybody to hit the subscribe button. I'm telling you right now, we've been shadow banned for a long time, for at least 2 years.
At least, man.
Let me can I explain something to you? When the FBI comes to your house and they knock on your door and they understand when the FBI agent told me, I know the size of your audience, that meant something.
Sure.
See, let me tell you something. When I speak, it does affect people in a certain way.
Yes, sir.
Right? It does affect people in a certain way. And the sad thing is, well, no, fuck the sad thing. The good thing is, if they paying attention, you should be paying attention.
Most definitely.
Right.
You should be paying attention. Right? It's a lot of motherfuckers who don't want the responsibility of being surveilled, of being paid attention to.
Paid attention to.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And I've been out here talking for years on some real shit that gets in motherfuckers' heads, that
reprograms.
Do you get what I'm saying? That makes me a threat.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't let your envy of me cause you to see me as your threat.
You're a threat because you're a programmer.
I'm not a threat to any brother out there. If you doing your work, it's all love. If you on some bitch shit, trying to make it seem like other niggas is on bitch shit, how do you compare bitch shit? Just the act of comparing bitch shit is bitchy, right? So again, this is real shit going down in the world,
And I use this platform to bring it to your attention every motherfucking week. The beloved Muppet tweeted on Saturday that he had gotten his shot, which is newly available for Americans between 5 and 11. Big Bird has been a fixture of children's television since 1969, but is officially only 6 years old. He said, "My wing is feeling a little sore, but I'll give my body an extra protective boost, but it'll give my body an extra protective boost that keeps me and others healthy," he wrote.
You know what's going on here, dude. This is propaganda at its fucking best for the children.
Right. Let me finish. Twitter users sounded off in the comments, with many taking the character for doing this apart. They destroyed him. Sesame Street, they were mad at him, basically. Big Bird coming over to vaccinate our kids. Motherfuckers was mad, like, no, you're not finna do it. I got the COVID. Look, there go Big Bird right here.
I saw this shit. Right? I saw a gang of this shit.
So this is weird, right?
But it wasn't just him though. It wasn't just Big Bird. It's all of them. It was all the goddamn Sesame Street motherfuckers, Elmo and the Grouch and all of them. So, what made him mad? It was actually one major dude, this Caucasian dude that be ranting on his YouTube channel, and so he went and he started finding all of the Sesame Street posts, and so he started doing counter posts. Fuck you, Big Bird. But he was playing. It was all jokes though. He was just joking. He was just showing them how stupid this was, that they were pushing this propaganda to kids. So he would find every post that they would do and just go and rant on every Sesame Street post, and they jumped on that motherfucker. That's where a lot of this backlash came from, because he's a pretty big podcaster. And so
this didn't happen until they okayed the thing for the children.
The 5 to 11.
You see? He didn't come out last year or earlier this year, right when the children
5 to 11.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's a concerted, like, people pay attention, man.
It's ridiculous.
Timmy Tight Top, your thoughts? Did you watch
What?
Big Bird when you was little?
Of course I did. I watched Sesame Street and Electric.
The Electric Company.
Spider-Man.
Hey, you guys!
And Zoom. Y'all remember Zoom?
Oh,
yep.
And
Zoom.
No, y'all didn't watch
hell yeah!
That was my shit.
Yeah.
Y'all know about Fraggle Rock.
And 3, 2, 1, contact.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dun, 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 fashion. I used to fuck with that shit big,
The
boy.
first hits in my life.
Yeah, man. Some great times.
Yeah, buddy. But yeah, this is all propaganda.
Yeah, the parents need to be careful, man.
But they want your kids growing up thinking that, because what the post was, I want to be able to protect the rest of my community by getting hokied up or craxinated up.
Right.
And so this goes into the child. Well, I'm saving everybody. I'm helping if I go and do this. Little child has no fucking idea.
Kid don't know.
Kid don't know. He just wants to help. Children in their purity, they just want to love and be loved and help. And
It's
so,
the Great
yep.
Space Coaster. Get on board.
What you know? Great Space Coaster.
Nigga.
Come along.
Nigga.
What you know about that?
Hey,
But
man.
yeah.
Look at how we were all programmed. All of us knew the same shit. Come on, man. We all knew the same shit. We
Look,
were innocent.
nigga, look, the Grouch, this motherfucker, he tweeted, man, I got the, he got craxinated up. He said, and it doesn't make me grouchy. Man, I'm mad because it doesn't make me, so that was his whole thing. He's mad, he's grouchy because the crack doesn't make him
Well, that's his brand.
I'm like, it doesn't make me grouchy. I'm pissed, I'm mad.
That's his brand. Oh, I forgot to do this. You guys, please sign up to my Patreon. Google Zoe Williams on Patreon. It'll come up. The first episode of No Class is up there, right? It's up there. So the Patreon people have, already seen it and commented on it. Also, go to Grady's Patreon page. Grady, comedian Ray Grady, has a Patreon page. The episode is up there too. Subscribe to both of our Patreon pages. We're going to be doing a new show once a month of No Class. Please continue to support that as well. On to the next topic here. Let's just keep it a buck. I'm going right to Kev on this shit.
What? Go to Timmy Tight Tight.
Is Aaron Rodgers?
Hell yeah. Fuck Aaron
Wait,
Rodgers.
hold on.
Fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
Is Aaron Rodgers like the white male counterpart to Kyrie Irving with regards to his stance on COVID?
No.
Right? He kind of tried to diss Kyrie in his interview when he was like, I'm not a flat earther and I'm not this or that.
Right.
So low-key dish.
Right? Low-key diss, right? But when in listening to his argument, he said something that I thought was pretty intelligent. Or if not intelligent, at least in alignment with American values. Or what it means to be an American. Because Americans like to bang, nigga, we free. This is America. I got freedom of choice. This is America. America,
Jack.
This is America. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of choice. I get to do what I want to do. If I want to shit on my porch, I shit on my porch.
That dude.
You understand? This is my house.
Eddie Murphy.
This is Eddie Murphy, right? And I got drunk in this motherfucker. And if I want to kiss my ass.
Goony Google, bitch.
Goony Google. Right? That's some American shit. All the way down to Dinah Ross. It's my house and I live here. Motherfucker, this is America, right? So maybe Aaron Rodgers tapped on something. He said, my body, my health equals my choice.
Is that the quote?
That's how I phrased it.
Yeah.
My body, my choice.
Yeah.
Kyrie said the exact same thing. No, you crazy.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
boy.
motherfuckers be looking at Kyrie like he's fucking insane. But what I heard coming out the mouth of Aaron Rodgers sounded eerily like
Same thing
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie said, I'm not an anti-cracksinator. He said, I'm just for people getting their right to choose. Yeah. Their rights are being taken away and they don't have voices. And so I'm standing up for the people who ain't got no voice. And so Aaron Rodgers, they say, oh, Aaron Rodgers lied. He said, I'm immunized. When they asked him, have you had...
The motherfucker lied outright, I'm
he
immunized.
said, I'm immunized. Immunized, though, could mean... See, this is the thing. Immunized can mean that you...
It can mean anything.
Yeah, it can mean a whole lot of things.
He didn't lie.
It can mean I'm immune to it.
Right. It can mean I'm immune to it.
But how, nigga? How? Because if we gonna question and grill the fuck out of Kyrie, nigga, how you get him immunized?
Yeah. Thank you.
Nigga, is there
Thank you.
ain't no motherfucking tree bark you can eat that'll immunize you. What the fuck you been doing, right? And the fact that ain't nobody really gone off on him the way they went off on Kyrie.
Jay Williams got on Stephen A. Smith
I was about to bring that up.
Like, nigga, where the smoke at, nigga?
Where the smoke?
Where the smoke at for Kyrie, nigga?
Because that motherfucker Aaron Rodgers didn't sound particularly informed in that way. But let me tell you how they dance around these white people. Nigga, what was that? Was that a sniff?
What?
Was that a sneeze? What you do?
Because it's bullshit what they do.
So
people should stop watching that.
Was it like a closed mouth sigh?
Yes.
What the fuck happened? I'm saying, man, the only time I've seen something that sound like that is like the blowhole on a motherfucking dolphin or some shit. Is that too now blowhole?
So you saying it came out the side of...
No, I heard something shit sound like blowhole.
Nigga,
oh my God.
You with the bullshit.
Okay.
But yeah, Stephen A. Smith though.
You said you standing in the gap.
You standing in the what?
In the gap.
Metaphorically speaking. But no, Stephen A. Smith, and then when Jay Williams got at him, then he tried to come back slightly harder, and then he tried to explain why this shit was different.
But let's just keep
nigga, it ain't different.
No,
nigga.
it ain't different. Let's just keep it 1,000. Let's just keep it 1,000. I said this yesterday on Tone Talk Show. Go watch the Tone Talk Show that me and Tone Talks did yesterday. It's really simple. In order for black men to move up the ladder in white America, we've said it thousands, capitulation is built in. You gotta bend the knee. There's certain levels, when you get to a level, they be like, oh shit, I made it up here.
Yep.
Okay, Well, there's a way to act once you get up here. And Stephen A. Smith has proven time and time again that he is going to lean towards protecting whatever it is he has gained.
He's making $12 million a year. You
12 million.
Ain't nobody fucking with
He's
that.
not finna offend nobody. In power. And guess what? them white motherfuckers that he worked for got favorites. They might like motherfucking Aaron Rodgers.
That.
And if you go at Aaron Rodgers, they might feel a certain way about you.
Fuck you doing?
No, I don't like the way you handled Aaron Rodgers.
That part.
Right? And let me just say this.
He be kissing Aaron Rodgers' ass all the time.
He does. and he kissed his ass. First off, watch him. I watch him very closely. When he talks about white people, what he does is he starts with the sandwich technique. He starts by acknowledging their greatness.
He does that to everybody.
And what they, but when specifically we talk about white people, when he talking, go back and look at some of those videos when he's talking about motherfuckers smoking weed. It's weed! Why you stupid? Stay off! You're stupid! You're ruining your opportunity. That sounds like Steven from Django.
That's who it is.
That's exactly who that nigga is.
It's the talking points of capitulation. You made it this far. You worked this hard. You got this opportunity. Now protect it. Is that bad advice? No. But look deeper.
Stephen A. Django.
Is there capitulation involved?
Completely.
Now, let me tell you how pervasive this shit is. Let me tell you, how many times have you had an argument with somebody, right? And their response to your logical question, wherever it may be, is, but that's a lot of money.
Huh? Yeah, okay.
See, that's a form of capitulation, which says, at that level of money, you go with the flow in order to keep it.
Man, that's a lot of money right there, dog.
That's a lot of money to give up.
That's the bag right there.
So what they're basically intimating by saying that is, for that amount of money, you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he's saying.
And Stephen A. does that when he is reprimanding and admonishing black athletes, regardless of the league that they're a part of. Conversely, when he starts talking about white folk, you know I love this brother.
Gotta give him the sugar first.
This brother right here, I am on the record saying that this brother will go down in history as, the greatest quarterback there has ever been. I'm on record.
He does the
But
sugar first.
you don't come with the same vitriol. You basically said Kyrie was dumb.
Man, he tried to kill Kyrie's character.
You tried to kill his character. You were on some character assassination shit. And I think it's stupid and ignorant. And you abandoned your team. Did Aaron Rodgers do the same shit?
Look at what he's talking about. You abandoned your team. You abandoned for this championship. You abandoned this championship run. And this, like, nigga. And Kyrie's like, motherfucker, that ain't important.
Right. This is
my life is more important.
Right.
But nobody seems to point that out. Like, no, nigga, is winning the championship as important as my life?
It's making, and it's all the winning the championship doing is you was making millions for white motherfuckers who run the team. That's all you doing. Ultimately, is what a championship is doing.
Now watch this tie-in. Y'all remember Dr. Sabi?
Dr. Sabi.
Was he a quack?
Hell no.
Was he a conspiracy theorist?
Hell no.
A lot of you motherfuckers would say he would. In today's climate, he had to go to jail.
Yeah.
He had to go on trial to prove what he was talking about was some bona fide solid shit.
That he could cure AIDS.
He said, I can cure AIDS. Fuck what y'all talking about. I can cure it.
And he's the only one in the country that was able to say that legally.
And then prove it.
Proved it in court.
Okay, proved it in court. So would Dr. Sabi be considered a quack?
Oh, today he would.
Today he's a quack.
You know he'd be going at that fucking the virus and all that shit. He'd be going at that
He would go off. Today he's a quack. But just because he's identified as a quack doesn't mean he's actually a quack. This is, listen, somebody said This is more about conforming than it is about health.
Yes, that's all this is. It's the new world order, and they're using this as a catalyst to funnel it in.
The liaison.
This is the major thing. This is their major play, because you're not going to get behind anything else. Totally, everyone else is not. But if I say you niggas gonna die when a motherfucker breathe on you, or you gonna melt, you know what I'm saying, when you go outside, then everybody, that fear is gonna hurdle everybody or herd everybody into one. Hey, well, let's everybody get it. Well, how come you ain't got it, motherfucker? You nigga, well, if you don't get it, then my shit don't work unless you get it.
Hey, bro,
what you mean?
I had a motherfucker argue me down in the cigar lounge about the efficacy of the early stage Johnson & Johnson jab. Nigga, the early stage shit had motherfuckers with clots.
Yes. Yes.
And you in here, no, it's good. I made my son get it. He wanted to go to Mexico. I said, you can't go nowhere unless you get this. I said, nigga, are you watching?
Right.
It's right here on CNN on
Right.
the screen in here.
They're admitting
While
it.
we're arguing right here on the big screen, they talking about the black clots.
They're admitting it.
Y'all niggas crazy. This what you gotta do. The world is different. The shit doesn't change. This what we supposed to get in with.
Y'all niggas crazy.
The level of capitulation.
We crazy.
You think you smart because you're a good follower?
Right. I listened to that nigga on TV real
That
good.
is the main
He
part.
sounded great.
What
Let me go get this shot.
what makes you intelligent is your ability to question objectively. Where's this from? How long does this normally take?
Come on.
Yes.
If it's taking a shorter amount of time to develop, how many more people are on this than usual?
Where's the control group?
Hey, how long? You get what I'm saying? How long will these effects be studied?
Come on.
What about the effects on birthing?
Come on. Whoa.
Because you got to wait a while for that. You got to wait till women take it, then they get pregnant, and then have the kid, and then study the child.
How about that? Hey, what's his
After
name
that.
said it too, though? Aaron Rodgers said that.
What?
He said, one of the great things I want to do with my life is to become a parent. I don't know what the effects of this may be. Listen, Aaron Rodgers to me comes across as another Ted Nugent type white
Yeah, me
man.
too.
Right? Let me just keep it 1,000. I'm not motherfucking 100% motherfucking
campaigning. Yeah, he ain't
right.
Yeah, he ain't campaigning for him.
Nigga, I'm with questioning. My big mama told me a long time, you talk too much. Yep.
Yeah.
Cause I'ma ask you.
Yeah.
Now when I got older, she was like, I understand now. But when I was little, I'd be like, what is this? What is that? Where is shit at? And then who?
Gemini, nigga.
I'm gonna ask.
Yo, can we illuminate something? It was something that I think we all seen recently, and I read a book 15 years ago called "The Singularity Is Near" by Ray Kurzweil.
Boop, boop.
He spoke a lot about nanobots.
Oh, also, his spirit.
Yeah, Kev. He spoke a lot about
Kurzweil, the guy for the keyboard.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Quincy
sir.
Jones gave me a book from him.
Yeah, man. And so here's the thing. He talked about the fact that he wanted to be immortal because he was going to put nanobots in himself to repair himself. Well, here's
So
the thing.
wait, that other book real quick. I want you guys to get this, and then I'm gonna come back to you to finish that thought. Kurzweil has a book called Spiritual Machines.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Go ahead, finish. I just wanted them to know
He's been
that.
on the topic.
Yeah.
And we are now living in the topic. I was just suggesting that, quite possibly there could be something else in the hokey. Quite possibly.
Man.
Something nano-y. That's all I'm saying. Nano.
Dude, I just so if you go to my channel on YouTube, the last live stream I did, in the description box, there are 2 videos that I put in there about what's in the X juice, the crackination juice. You got to go watch those 2 videos and look at the squid. Then there's a show on TV called Invasion. Somebody just hit me to this the other day. There's a TV show on Apple called Invasion. In one of the scenes, somebody pulled out a squid out of one of the aliens. One of the aliens was a squid.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. They telling y'all. Then go look at the show Utopia.
Oh yeah, I love that show.
Yeah.
Go look at Utopia. If y'all haven't seen Utopia, that's literally a blueprint for everything that's going on right now. They told you, they literally laid it all out in Utopia.
Us the whole time.
The exact plan.
Hey, listen, you can't tell the spiritually impaired nothing. See, when you're spiritually impaired, you lack conscious awareness. When you lack conscious awareness, you need direction.
That's right. Great equation.
See, you need direction. Listen, you know, in order to get what you need, you must follow. See, where there is conscious evolution, there is a freedom. Where there is freedom, there is the lack of fear, which allows you to adventure. And only you can adventure. Can't nobody, see, let me tell you something about adventuring, my nigga. The adventure is about you going into your own space and understanding why you're here. Nobody can make you a passenger on that adventure.
Nobody can do it for you.
Nobody can do it for you. But you've been taught in this society, go along, get along. Shout out to Kwame Brown for that wonderful way to encapsulate the fucking thing right here. Go along to get along. That's capitulation.
Yep.
It means surrender.
Yep.
It means bend over.
Surrender your authority. Listen when I say authority. Surrender your self-authority. Self-authority means self-authorship. Meaning, you ain't shit unless the society in which you live in deems you as something. Is that not it? Is that not how society works? Nigga, you might think you are the bee's knees. But
that nigga the shit.
We ain't acknowledged it yet, so it must not be true, bitch. Then listen, the desire to have sickness acknowledge you. When this society finally gets around because you done made some money or something, it's like, you pretty goddamn special, you don't. Then you hear goofy motherfuckers say shit like, I always knew that I was special. I always knew I had a gift.
That's hilarious.
You just made it to the next level of the video game.
Right.
You got your little star.
You got your little star. Look.
Till you get all the coins knocked out of your stupid ass.
That's not how this works, y'all.
You must capitulate.
Capitulation. Now, while this is going on, all this capitulation, do you know how hard it took you to get to this point in your life? You went through training, you went to college, and now you're in the pros and you're going to let weed fuck you up.
That's the Stephen A. rant, boy.
Okay.
Stay off the weed.
Now, while all of this, humble yourself, bend the knee so you can make it to where you can take care of your family.
Right.
Because that's what this is about,
that's all
right?
It is. That's really all it boils down to.
This is going on. Allegations of racism and misogyny within the Phoenix Suns organization inside Robert Sarver's 17-year tenure as owner. October 30th, 2016, a talk. Hey, this motherfucker been saying nigga. How come I can't say nigga?
It's Arizona, goddamn.
He told listen, he told the homie Earl Watson, my son knew played for Earl Watson in the AAU. Earl Watson took time out of his busy day to do what? Train New at UCLA at point guard. I knew you need to know this point guard situation. Meet me here in the quad. At this time, dad drop, whoop, get over there, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Earl Watson mentioned New Williams on ESPN when talking about Lonzo Ball.
About the players,
He said, he said, I saw Lonzo Ball. He was special. He was in the 8th grade. And then there was a 10th grader by the name of New Williams. He said Lonzo Ball alley-ooped the ball to New Williams 30 times. And New Williams dunked it 30 times. Then Skip said, well, damn, where's New Williams?
Did they?
Yes.
It was
Earl Watson is a solid, for real, serious,
this is on Shannon, Skip and Shannon in the morning. He said he talked about New.
Good dude. So While we busy capitulating and making sure we don't piss the coach off and making sure that the coach understands that we've got 2 feet in and we're dedicated to the program.
He hates you.
He's hating you behind closed doors. And it's not just John Gruden. It's not just Dan Snyder down with the Washington football team. Right. It's not just this Phoenix Suns team. Listen, this is how white men in power really feel. And when I say that, please understand that I'm using the principle of some banal, but it's such a mind. It's so small a group of white men that are not like that. You think motherfucker Stephen A. Smith worked for at the highest of highest levels? Some of them ain't like that, even towards him.
Hell yeah.
And his behavior towards us might be palatable to them.
Completely.
Which is why they say, here's 12 million. I like that.
Yes.
Whenever Max comes off like fucking Martin Luther King and Stephen A is coming off like the Klan.
That's why Max is gone.
That's why, and that's fucking crazy.
That's why Max is gone. The Jewish dude is more nigga than you.
And then they get rid of the Jewish dude and keep the black coon talking shit.
Nigga even had a rap album back in the day.
Basically, Sarver said to my homeboy, Watson, Earl, why can't I say the N-word? Watson, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Yeah.
Why? Sarver replied. Draymond Green says nigga. Wow. Why can't I say it? Watson said again, you can't fucking say that. Now it makes sense why Watson isn't a coach in Phoenix no more. Because Watson is a brilliant mind, UCLA educated, very intelligent.
Smart.
Brother had an opportunity to actually be the coach at UCLA, and rightfully so should have been after Ben Howland got the hell out of here. Yeah. Or not Ben Howland, or whatever that other white guy was from Indiana. He's now with Nevada. Again, over 70 previous workers, employees, misogyny, racism, all that, right? 70 employees have come out saying, this dude is toxic. Is he the next Donald Sterling? Is he worse than Donald Sterling? Will the NBA react by taking his team like they did Donald's? And if they do take his team, that's the wrong story, hun.
Sorry, I know. I'm trying to get it off. It's
right? If they do take his team, because that's some other fuck shit going on with the Portland Trail Blazers. If they do take his team, will they sell it to somebody black?
Nah.
Let's talk about it.
Hell no.
Let's talk about it. I'm with you, Kev. Your thoughts?
Nah, I mean, dude, the whole point of this sports really is it's indentured servitude, just on steroids. And it's a way for Caucasian people to still, in their mind, remain in power over niggas. When they see niggas jumping and doing all this super shit and doing all this crazy shit, and they be like, God damn, these motherfuckers are great. Well, again, they see how powerful you are. Well, how can that maintain the rulership and the power structure over these niggas? This is why they call the owner, they're called owners. They should be called partners. This is a business.
They feel like they're owner though.
Right. This is a business. We're the entertainment. You market the entertainment. That's a partnership.
No. Listen.
They distribute and you market. I am the entertainment.
Kev, let me explain something to you.
Oh shit. Here you go.
This Candyland. You understand? This Candyland, nigga. And now, in Candyland, if I see a nigga bend the knee for injustice in America, he's the fuck off this team. You understand? In Candyland, we don't allow no protesting in Candyland.
God damn it.
However, We will hire a PR firm to make us look better to Americans because the sentiment has shifted because George Floyd was killed. So now let's put in racism at the end of the end zone and start the game with lift every voice and sing the black national anthem. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
At all. Controlled opposition is what the military calls it.
It's PR.
Yes.
I don't give a. I'll call you a nigga behind closed doors all day. Fuck that nigga. You know what really pisses me off about this particular nigga on my team?
Yeah.
See, I own this one nigga, and I done made this one nigga rich, but this nigga got a stiff neck.
This nigga got a stiff neck.
The nigga uppity. The nigga got pride. And you know what? If it wasn't for me drafting his black ass, would the motherfucker be shit?
It's ungrateful niggers. How the fuck they gonna try to tell me what to do in my fucking... This is my fucking organization. How the fuck are you gonna bring your ass in here and tell me what the fuck to do in my organization? You fucking nigger, take your ass back to the goddamn South and fucking slave off. You fucking... This is how they... This
if it wasn't for me, you couldn't have... You wouldn't have been able to take care of your mother.
This is how they think. I am uplifting you out of your fuckery. You need to kiss my ass. You need to kiss my ass.
Yeah. With the bio-survival tickets that are like our imagination, you know that, right? Like the money is the power we give it. Like I don't mean.
That's what Sterling said. That's what Sterling said when he was like, I give them. What he was talking about when he said the Nick. He was talking to his lady and he was talking about the black players. He didn't want black players in there, but he was talking about he gives them everything that they have.
That's what Donald Sterling said.
I give them what they.
I give them their lifestyle. Yeah. That's what Donald Sterling said. I give them their lifestyle.
Yes. Not their hard work.
I give them life.
Not the hard work that they put into their skill.
Look at the Squid Games, look at the Purge, look at Hunger Games.
I didn't see Squid Games yet.
All these rich people, they just sit back and they above looking down on what they have bought.
But y'all gotta understand, this is how it has been this is a classist system. It's been this way since the beginning of time, and unless you learn that system, you're gonna keep falling prey to it.
Finish your thoughts, Sarah.
All of us has been in the Truman Show for the longest and don't realize.
The Truman Show.
Matrix, Truman Show.
Yeah. Matrix, the Truman
That's
Show.
where we have lived all of our lives.
Niggas are Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey ass
Look,
niggas.
even in the movie Doom.
From Jim Crow to Jim Carrey.
If y'all watched that movie Doom, if you seen that movie Doom, it's breaking down. Again, that's a classist or what they call the feudal system. That's a feudal system, which is hierarchy from emperor, the lords, and nobles, the peasants, actually to serfs to peasants. And so you're in a certain spot, and don't you dare try to move up above this spot without the hierarchy, without you moving that way in the hierarchy. And that's how this shit is. Unless you understand that's how the world has been. Not just this system, the world, all systems are built on that type of system. A feudal system where you got the main motherfucker at the top that's running everything, and then he has some lords under him, some knights. Back in the day, that's the military, and then you got some serfs, which is the motherfuckers who work the land, which is you niggas, and then they got peasants, which is the homeless motherfuckers. And so it's the same goddamn system. You niggas are in it. It just looks different today.
It's just shinier.
Hey, can I get everybody to hit the like button? Can I get everybody to hit the like button? Please hit the like button. It's important. Can we have the biggest like movement we have ever had during this show right now? It's almost 800 people in here live. We got 400 likes. Can we get 400 likes right now? Man. Everybody hit that like button right now. Everybody focus on the like button right now. Hit it right now. Everybody do it right now. It shouldn't take that much. We appreciate it. Doesn't cost much to do it. Again, I want you guys to support all of the businesses that I put in front of you. The Shrouded Lighthouse, my latest book, is available now. What we're about to do in the next week or so, we're going to make these two books are coming out in hard copy. Oh. Hardback. The Relationship Dismount, as well as the Holographic Relationship, will be available in hardback. I ain't printing them up.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to be available in hardback. I want you guys to get this book right here. These books are heavy, heavy hitters with regards to information about relationships. I've got, clinicians, with years and years and years of experience that are fucking on board with me with my thought process regarding this particular work right here. Please support theshroudedlighthouse.com. I asked for 50 people. Can I get 50 people to do it right now? Can I get 50 people to do it right now? We got 100 people to hit the like button. Let's get another 300 to hit the like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button before we move to the next topic, which is going to be crazy. In the name of Sweet Berry.
Sweet Baby Ray's.
There's a new trend going on, Dom.
Oh.
In Houston and Atlanta, female studs are getting James Harden beards.
What?
No.
There it is on screen.
This is a bad time.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm gonna be triggered right now because something.
Let me read and then y'all can jump in.
What the?
There's a new trend coming out of the South, in particular Houston and Atlanta. Female studs are trying out a new style, a full beard. MTO News has learned. We're not talking about transgender here. We're talking about gay women who identify themselves as females. The process involves the women going to specially trained barbers, stylists, and getting a beard weave. It's pretty amazing. Let me finish the story. Here's a video done by popular Houston stylists showing off the process. The number of Americans who identify as LGBT has been steadily increasing each year. Gallup's latest update on lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender identification finds that 5.6% of U.S. adults identify as LGBT. The current estimate is up from 4.5% in Gallup's previous update based on 2017 data. Motherfuckers is getting beat. Lesbian women who identify as women.
She looks like my homeboy Black Thought. Tariq. Wow. She looks like Tariq.
That don't look like no goddamn Black Thought.
No.
Tariq to me.
What?
I promise you. Back in '87.
That makes you think he looks feminine.
I mean, whoa. Listen, what do we even say about this? We are men, we are speechless. What are we going to say about this? What do you say? Let her have a beard. You want a beard lady? You want to have a beard lady? I mean,
nothing to say. Like,
Child,
she
want
a beard, let her have a fucking beard.
I grow mine naturally.
But aren't women messing with her because she doesn't have a beard like dudes?
See, no, but that's, you bringing up a good point, though.
Right.
Because this is the shit that kind of confuses me. She identifies as a woman, a gay woman.
Right. So what
But this has been one of my biggest things, and that's why I always throw it to Sarah on this, because she's our lesbian, or she's our resident gayologist.
He said
Right.
A lovely person behind the scenes.
The gayologist here. Because Sarah, who herself was lesbian for a time, how long?
10 years.
10 years.
Is that a new type of lesbian? Was lesbian?
Right.
Retired.
Was lesbian?
Yeah, she's a lickologist.
A lickologist? He said a lickologist.
A cunnilingus.
Cunnilinguist.
A cunnilinguist. I speak the language of licky. I'm just asking. How? I'm trying to understand the psychology. I'm trying to understand the psychology, right?
Lesbian whisperer.
The lesbian whisperer.
You're very cunning with your linguistics.
Open your legs. Look at it.
You're like a flower.
She tell the pussy.
Shut your ass.
She do like Caesar Milan to the pussy.
The pussy whisperer.
Your pussy's barking.
Down.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I digress. Sarah!
Yes, sir?
I've always tried to understand. Do studs women who want to look like they're not transgender. They don't want to be a man. They are women, right? Mm-hmm. They identify as women. Mm-hmm. But why do they dress like men or present like men, right? Even though they don't want to be, they're not transgender. They don't want to change into a man, but they got the whole strap. Like Young Ma. What's the girl?
Young Ma. She just had Halle Berry on her page.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She presents like dudeish, like a guy, but she's a woman.
Yeah, a dude.
I be confused. Can you give us some clarity on that?
It's more. Have you ever heard the song? Well, it's like basically anything you can do, I can do better.
So they're out trying to do.
Out trying to do dudes. Yeah.
Somebody said they like playing dress up in costume.
But a lot of them, that's how they feel. They're outwardly dressing how they feel on the inside. They feel more masculine. They identify and they feel more comfortable in male clothing. So therefore, now the beard shit, like.
No. Okay. You just said something real big. Mm-hmm. They feel more masculine, but not masculine enough to make the jump into switching genders.
No, because the thing is, a lot of things. First of all, that's a lot of white shit. They want to go and actually beat a nigga. Like no, they get more bitches. They get more bitches being a girl dressed like a boy than if they were trans. Because females are very funny. Like if I'm be with a bitch, I'll be with a bitch. Like even though she may be a little, have a little Stetson cologne on.
Oh, so this is really interesting.
Yes,
that's so. No. We learning some shit here. So women who like being with women also like women who role play as the shit they don't like. Right? So it's like, I only fuck with women, but I want my woman to be like James Evans.
To be like James Evans. James Evans Jr.
I mean, first of all, lesbians are like almond joys and mouths. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, baby. Wow. And then you have somebody that's flexible enough to be what you want. It's my fantasy.
This is fascinating.
This is fascinating to me too. Yeah. So let me ask: Is lesbianism? It would appear to me that lesbianism would be like closer to bisexuality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Right.
I would think so. It's more like that.
That's
Because you have more women.
But not when you're wearing a beard. Like when you're wearing a
That's
beard,
it, yeah.
Not for that side.
Not for her.
Not for her. For the one that she's messing with.
But at the same time, wait. Hold on.
Let the master speak.
A lot of studs that look like this, a lot of them date drag queens. A lot of drag queens, actually have real stud looking girlfriends.
So help me to understand. What is a drag queen? I don't know.
A drag queen is a female impersonator.
It's a
dude.
Like a woman.
Basically, yeah.
And you said
RuPaul.
So you said the chick with the beard would hang out with a drag queen as like boyfriend and girlfriend?
Absolutely. I know a lot of
That's actually heterosexuality.
So basically, it's heterosexuality. You're stupid as fuck.
Yes. Wait a minute. Hold on. That shit came. That's why I'm fucked up. That shit came full circle. Like, hold on. This a dude. A drag queen is a dude acting like a woman.
And dressing like a woman.
Hold on. Hear me now.
So hold on now. A lot of them fuck with studs who are actually women.
Yeah, it's just like a lot. It's just like a lot of strippers I know date studs.
It's actually
a lot of them are studs.
It's just
a lot of strippers
reversal.
I know are studs.
That's it.
It's hard to keep up with.
It's role reversal.
Yeah, it's
so.
Trigonometry in a way.
But a lot of times, if you like I can speak for Houston. This person right here, this stud would not be with another hardcore stud. You find that more in like white people because black people think that's gay for two studs to date each other.
And let me just say this.
Did you hear what she just said?
Yes,
I heard that. I heard that. And let me just
wait.
Hold on. Say it again, Sarah.
A lot of girls that decide to do this and be very masculine, black girls, they would never date another masculine stud like this because they say that shit gay.
Got it. I completely understand.
I don't.
Thank you. I don't need thank you. Like what?
But let me say this. Here's the disclaimer.
I do understand though.
what the fuck
Right.
you wanna do?
Right.
Yeah.
Just
Don't do it over here.
do it the fuck.
Way the fuck over there.
Have your own bizarro world. I don't give a fuck.
I'm with that.
Build bizarro world. It's okay. It's bizarre to me, but it's normal to
Right.
you.
That's
I
great.
want you to live at the highest level of normal in your world.
Right,
But
for
this is
you.
what I want you to do with your world. I want you to put a gate
Keep
around.
your world and my world like this.
But you
It's
know
all
what?
right.
Some of the hardest girls that I've ever met in that world that are lesbians, they don't dress like this. They be straight up girls, miniskirt, hot girls. You think they're out here? A lot of these girls that y'all be going out to these places thinking they're highly heterosexual. They be the most bossiest, dominating lesbians ever.
I believe you
But
on that.
this
I
is
think
what I'm
you're
saying.
correct.
This is what I'm saying. I need you guys to understand. Just because you put a gate around your community doesn't mean it's a prison. There are niggas who live in gated communities for a reason. So again, it's okay to create the kind of reality you want to experience, and it's okay to share it with those who understand your experience directly. Right? But to be on a Joan of Arc mission to promote and propagate that you should be accepted in all other gated communities is futile.
All of you need to accept this, no matter what.
Just do you. The way, like, if there's a whole gated communities of studs with beards, you'll never see me in that community. What the fuck I'm gonna be there for? Then watch. Hey, this life. You know, you say some shit like that. Life has a way of slapping the shit. Out of you. Calm down. No, life show up. It be a super bad motherfucker who got a beard on. And she's saying, listen, man, the rent was good over here. I had to come over here. But the only way I can get the place is to put the beard on. But nigga, come to the crib.
1993 Halle Berry with a beard.
Nigga, you know, I'm sitting on the couch. This bitch got a beard on. I'm making some chicken.
Nigga, 1993 Halle Berry with a beard. You still get it.
I got to keep the beard on while I'm in the neighborhood. I take it off when I get to your house.
Velcro beard.
Okay, I truly believe that one of the reasons why the gay community is very frustrated and they do a lot of lashing out at people is because they want to be accepted, but it also exposes the fuckery that's within their community. It's like it's very confusing, and when people don't understand it, they actually half the time don't know how to explain it their damn self.
Exactly, because
so
they just want to be
therefore,
accepted,
the backlash is like,
Hold on.
Okay.
Something very powerful came through across the wires. Country Girl wrote, "Nothing will replace a warm, pulsating, real dong." Hey, country girl! Pulsate!
Y'all uplift country girl.
Uplift
country girl.
But you guys don't understand what Sarah is talking about is actually real powerful.
What's that?
Because they just want to have a choice to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Because they don't know what the fuck they want to do.
Listen, they do know what the fuck they want to do, and this is why they doing it. I wouldn't say they confused. I would say they might be disjointed.
Right. Okay.
Spiritually.
Right.
There's a spiritual disconnection.
And that's what I was going to get at. I was
Right?
saying spiritually, they may have been another.
She could have been a dude.
Right. In another life.
In another life.
True.
And that shit hasn't. First off, this is what spiritual amnesia is. You get called back to this life to reconcile shit in previous lives.
You didn't finish.
Even in astrology, when they show you your north node versus your south node. Your south node is some past shit. Your north node is the shit you're
supposed to be doing
This is
now.
what you're supposed to be doing. So again, a lot of times, and you saw that shit with that little white boy who detailed every aspect of that burnt down crib when he was a black girl.
Sister in the 90s.
I think sometimes on the spirit level, you know, the gay people, trans,
Right.
you know, whatever,
They
might
were
be
that-
caught
I can smoke a bad
in
bad.
between.
I can really smoke a bad.
Oh yeah.
So I wouldn't say they're confused. I would just say they're reliving some shit,
Right.
or there's some shit that
Yeah,
is left unresolved.
Vestigial energy from a past life.
Yeah, that needs to be dealt with.
But that
Well,
is
maybe they
still
don't have
confusion.
I don't see it as confusion.
I don't think they have. I don't think a lot of gay people have like boundaries. Like they're free to explore anything, whatever my body, my mind tells me to do. Let me go ahead and just do this.
But isn't that a pansexualist?
Yeah.
Somebody who's
Right.
a pan is everything.
Yeah,
Give me this fine ass dog. You know, the barber. You know what happened to the
Fine-ass
barber?
dog.
I took my dog to the barber, and then the barber got real fancy with my dog's hind parts and put a little heart around his ass, and now the dog's ass is sexy to me. That's a
No,
pansexual.
it's not. That's a skillet sexual. But it's
That's a skillet sexual.
it's
That ain't a
okay.
pan
I'm just saying,
sexual.
motherfuckers be on some weird
He asked me
shit.
out one time. He asked me out, and it was very weird. Like I didn't want to do anything with this nigga because I honestly.
Oh wait a minute, a pansexual asked you out?
Yes, he did. A Hispanic guy. He used to make me fresh tortillas and bring them to work for me and all kind of stuff.
What did he say a pansexual actually was?
He said he's more about vibe, and I said, so
About
let me ask
guys.
you more about
Wait,
it.
he's
And
more
he
about
said-
what?
Oh God.
He's more about vibe.
Oh, vibe.
Like if he vibe with the person, and he's like, he's dated a drag queen, he's dated a transsexual, he's dated men, he's dated women, he dated women that are transsexual, all kind of stuff. Yeah.
All right, I'm good on the weird
Yep.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go out.
Weird shit is everywhere.
Sounds like a lot of energy.
Weird shit. Oh, I feel bad for this young man right here. Lord have mercy, Jesus, man. What the fuck we gonna do? Las Vegas Raiders, Henry Ruggs III,
Oh, man.
involved in fatal car crash, to be charged with DUI resulting in death, killed a 23-year-old young lady. Wide receiver Henry Ruggs III showed signs of impairment after the fiery crash. Come to find out, the girl was trapped in the car and the fire is what killed her.
Shit.
Oh my God.
He's now facing 5 counts. Shit, man. He's only, 22, 23.
know.
Las Vegas receiver came out of Alabama, was arrested in a fatal DUI crash early Tuesday. Last week, Ruggs was behind the wheel of a Chevrolet Corvette that slammed into the back of a Toyota RAV4 at 3:39 a.m. Pacific Standard Time near South Rainbow Boulevard and South Spring Valley Parkway, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police. 23-year-old female.
Yeah, it is tragic.
He's 22. He's tragic.
My man was going 125 miles an hour on a goddamn regular
Well,
street.
no, what they said was he was at 100. The computer from the airbag registered the car's top speed at 156.
156.
And then at the time of impact, when he hit the car, it decelerated to like 123.
God damn. So
What?
156.
Damn.
My man got it. Oh, that's personal responsibility right there.
That's what
It's personal responsibility, but also the NFL, this is why I say it's a slave camp. The NFL know what they getting.
Yes.
Y'all know what y'all
Yeah,
getting.
they do.
Y'all know who this kid
They
is.
research the niggas before.
Y'all
they-
research everybody that you bring in. And y'all know, I think they could do a better job too at preparing these kids. Listen,
Oh yeah.
They don't care.
if financial planning, they got some of that. The NBA got some of that. Listen, if you go out somewhere, rookie, it's a law, it's a rule in the NFL that you got in the NFL. You got to use a driver's service.
Yeah, chaperone. If you're on
Because if we want to help mitigate the stain you put on our name. We're the NFL, you know, the shield, the NFL, the shield. Okay,
If
then
you wanna be
shield,
down-
then shield some of the rookies that still got a lot of life lessons to learn. How about that? So make it a mandate, since we mandating shit, make it a motherfucking mandate that all rookies for that first year, driver service. Yes, you get to buy your car. You get to do whatever the fuck you want to do with your car in the off season. But during the season,
You got the Uber, nigga.
you got no. We got a driver service. This is the most lucrative sports venture in the planet on the planet Earth. Y'all can afford driver service
They can.
for the young
But it's
guys.
like
But they're not. It's gonna cost. They can afford driving service for these young niggas, but because it's so many young niggas who are replaceable at that level.
Right. But what I'm saying is they already do this. They already have driver service.
Teams or the league?
The league. Yeah. They already have driver service.
But it's not mandated.
It's not mandated. Now, all I'm saying is move up one more notch and mandate it for rookies.
Yeah,
that's it.
We gotta keep costs low, baby.
And somebody said they don't owe him. You're 100% right. No, they don't owe him. However,
Yeah, they do. That's their investment.
that's their investment, but
they still don't owe him.
But they don't owe him, right? But however, you want to avoid shit that besmirches the name of your brand.
Yes.
So in a way, you do what you can to mitigate any foreseeable fuck shit.
Yeah.
So it's not about them owing them, it's about you protecting your investment as well as your brand.
But
Now,
like you said they research these niggas. They hire private investigators before they even make these niggas offers, before they bring them in. And
they find out who your fucking dusty ass uncle is.
Yep.
We heard about your uncle.
They did that to Carmelo. Like when he said David Stern went to Carmelo and said, "Look, man, we know your friends. We know where your friends live. We know what they be doing." And he said, "Man, that's when I knew the NBA was the feds."
Yeah.
So when they're doing that much, research on you, and they bringing these cats in anyway, to me, they're taking a chance. They say, "Okay, we know this nigga on some fuck shit, but."
But maybe he wasn't on fuck shit.
though.
Maybe he just
But
did.
not maybe, but I mean, just
This
he
was
could
simple
be.
mistake.
Like they know of though. They know if you're prone.
But
They know if you're prone to that shit.
That's
though.
what they.
They
don't-
can
they
tell
don't
if
get
you're
those
prone
people.
to that.
They don't get those people that's like that though. This dude just.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
What you-
Most of the dudes in the NFL, they do
What?
not.
They don't what? Do fuck
They're
shit?
Fucking crazy.
They don't do fuck shit?
Unless they super.
Nigga, you tripping?
Hold on. Let me make this statement. Unless they're super fucking talented, then.
You mean like Lawrence Phillips?
Nigga.
Ray Caruth.
Nigga.
What's the boy?
You mean Bill Romanowski?
What the
Black
fuck?
Played for the Buccaneers that killed somebody. I mean, he's in the Hall of Fame. I don't know.
What? He in the Hall of Fame?
One of my homeboys played for the Dallas Cowboys.
Somebody said,
This nigga
"Dude,
tell me this shit all the
relax."
time, nigga.
You're right.
Nigga, my homeboy played for Dallas Cowboys for 3 years. This nigga talked about he was one of the low niggas. he was one of the lower niggas. And he talked about the parties and the fuck shit they used to do all the time. He was like,
And
man,
mind you-
it was the greatest time of his life. 3 years. Those 3 years of his life was the greatest time
These
of
are
his life.
niggas who are conditioning their lives to have Parkinson's at some point through CTE.
Oh, right. He said,
He said conditioning.
Every game you get a little closer.
right. That's true. Every smash.
So you think
every smash.
these motherfuckers out here, they not always all the way clear?
He could have got it. They should be a mandate to get a fucking Uber if you go out.
That's what
drunk.
I'm saying. For the rookies,
drunk,
there should
get
be
an
a Uber mandate for that rookie season.
Not
A
because
Uber
they
mandate.
don't want to do that, but if you get drunk, you should get an Uber when you go out and you drink.
No. It ain't they ain't gonna do that. The same way David Stern said, okay, niggas with the big 19X shirts and shorts and sagging and chains. Fuck all that.
Yep.
True.
Y'all, it's a new dress code. Take the motherfucking cornrows out your heads. David Stern was like, fuck that nigga shit.
Yep.
Put on a suit.
You sure was. That was some bitch shit, but
Somebody said Dante Stallworth. There's been a slew of NBA cats, NFL cats.
Yeah, Dante Stallworth.
Somebody said personal responsibility. Yes, one note. You keep making the same. We acknowledge that personal responsibility is part of it, but personal responsibility is developed. It's not some shit you roll out of bed with.
right.
We don't know how he was raised. I be like, motherfuckers be just wanting to make their point so goddamn bad that they can't broaden the perspective. Ray Lewis killed somebody. Okay.
Yeah, Ray Lewis. Yeah.
Come on, man.
He didn't do it.
Making the point, yes, personal responsibility is important, but that isn't the end all be all. personal responsibility is developed. And who's going to help you develop personal responsibility? Oh, a coach. Oh, a mentor. Oh, a wise motherfucker who can see you going down a particular road that is very similar to some shit they overcame. How about that? Parents, your circle, having a really solid circle of brothers who are with you. Your team that can say, hey man, you getting a little on that side. Right. And whenever you get on that side, I take control of the situation and get you back to the crib safely. It's really that simple. Personal responsibility? Shut your perfect ass up. Huh?
Wait a minute.
I bet you done fucked up 1,000 times. And this ain't me, this ain't me like really going at you. This is just me sharing my perspective on what you're sharing. I done fucked up 1,000 times, and there have been times I wish a motherfucker would have reined my ass in, dog. I've been like, have you ever fucked up real bad and then instantly had that moment of karma like, oh, shit, I done. I done fucked up.
Yeah, buddy.
Then automatically go to God. God. Do me a favor, God.
Don't judge me on this moment.
Let me cash in all my God chips with you right now, God. I gotta cash in my God chips. So yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying, man. This is a very hurtful time because that young kid is about to lose his whole life, and he took a life.
Yes.
So blessings to the family that lost a life. But also blessings to the family that's preparing to lose another life. Because they're trying to get a kid 45 years. He's 22.
Yeah, it's done.
That means his whole life is done.
Yeah.
No football, nothing else. No more. The whole life is done. It's done. So like I said, this is a sad situation. Let's move on to another sad situation. Travis Scott, Astro World.
H-Town down.
What's that?
Now, what's interesting is Travis Scott, according to FoxNews.com, Travis Scott and Drake are being sued over the Astro World concert incident. The two performers were accused of inciting the crowd, which eventually turned deadly.
What?
Rapper Travis Scott and Drake have been sued over the incident at the former's Astro World Festival on Friday that left 8 people dead.
What? I got crushed.
Fox News can confirm that Texas attorney Thomas J. Henry filed a lawsuit Sunday against Travis Scott, whose real name is Jaquez Berman Webster, as well as Drake, whose real name is Arbery Drake Graham. The suit also names Live Nation and NRG Stadium. According to a report from the Daily Mail, the suit is being filed on behalf of concert attendee Kristen Paradis, 23, from Austin, Texas. Paradis reportedly filed the complaint seeking more than $1 million in damages after both rappers allegedly incited the crowd and left him injured. The Astro World Festival reportedly turned deadly when the crowd surged forward after Drake made an appearance on the stage. At a news conference on Saturday afternoon, Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner confirmed, she said, yeah, Sylvester, that nigga still the mayor, huh? Hey, Sylvester Turner confirmed that while the age of one of the fatally remained unknown victims were 14, 16, 21, 21, 23, 23, 27. The causes of death were not immediately known following what has been referred to as a mass casualty incident.
Wow. All that whispering you doing over
All that whispering you doing, is the mic is picking it up.
So it's very interesting, man. I didn't know. I didn't know Travis Scott was that big.
Yeah.
he
had a Travis Scott burger.
Yeah.
I saw the McDonald's.
You know how many people bought that burger because he?
Yeah, I saw the McDonald's burger.
Very loyal fans.
Thousands of people bought a burger.
Listen, a nigga with cornrows in a McDonald's commercial.
Yeah, that's.
I knew something was up.
Travis Scott has 43.9 million followers on Instagram.
And then don't even fuck with the little Kardashian?
Yeah, Kylie.
Well, he did. Not no more.
Oh, he don't mess with her no more?
They still together, ain't they?
No, I don't think no.
That one that wasn't cute but is the cutest now.
Kylie.
Listen, let me explain something to you now. Let me explain something to you on a whole nother subject now. Let me explain.
She's a totally different person.
When she made herself
If
look black.
surgery made you cute,
Yeah.
you're not really cute.
You're not really cute.
It made her
Your
cute.
DNA
Well,
ain't cute.
listen, we go back to, you got ugly DNA.
You got ugly
No,
DNA.
Ugly DNA.
No.
Well,
She didn't have no lips.
You ain't
She
dating
got
her
lips.
DNA.
She
You
got
dating
lips.
the
She got
person
lips.
who's laid up.
She looked like a totally different
You ain't dating her
Lips
DNA.
are
You
fake.
dating that new nigga who's looking like this.
Okay, I'm gonna show you this is his album cover. This is what he posted right before the concert.
The true dystopia is here. Could you
And
put that
the
up?
content, when the end arrives, is really the beginning. Who knows what lies beneath the surface? And that's what he posted. Oh, can't wait to see you tonight at the fest.
But they didn't tell anybody to rush the stage or come here. They didn't do anything like that. Drake just showed up on stage in the crowd, and that happens at concerts.
Well, here's what the suit argues, that a tweet encouraged fans to breach the barriers and otherwise actively encourage a culture of violence. So there was a tweet that was put out.
By Drake?
They saying the tweet was put out by Travis. Let's see. Let's find the tweet. Can we find the tweet, Sarah? Because I want to see what the tweet says.
Okay, tweet for what?
Is that the one this dystopian thing? That ain't it?
No, that's
I don't think
that
that's
was
it.
from his Instagram earlier that day.
Because they got some tweets in here, but it's not saying anything about which tweet said, "Come fuck it up."
They're actually supposed to have insurance for stuff like that, though.
True.
Well, somebody gonna get paid.
Somebody.
Insurance is gonna pay.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's almost 1,000 people in the chat room. We got 600 likes. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Also, please do your brother a favor because we have fallen on hard times on this channel. Ain't nobody hitting that goddamn like button. Ain't nobody hitting that goddamn super chat. Please super chat. All those who have already hit the super chat button, we thank you. We appreciate you for the support. Please continue to support this channel because this channel subsists on your support for it. Everybody hit the super chat. Show your love. Super chat us right now. The $sign. Hit it right now. Drop a 10 spot. We appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, so much. Sarah? Do you have it?
I am trying to look for it right now because I'm finding.
Oh, you trying to look? That means you thinking about looking.
I'm fixing to get.
Or you looking for it?
I'm looking for it right now. Let me stay here. Okay.
Sarah!
I'm not finding it. I'm not finding that particular one.
They said there's, but that's where the suit is coming from.
Yeah, okay, so this is promoting violence. Okay, 8 people dead.
Meow.
No, and we are still sneaking.
Christina Tran, thank you. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, it says, okay. 8 people have died in a lawsuit filed against rapper Travis Scott over the incident of the Astroworld Festival on Friday, claiming that Scott promoted the culture that caused the incident in a May tweet. Okay. Nah, and we are still sneaking wild, Scott said.
Wait, from May? You mean like last May?
Yeah, they're saying May. Like
Okay.
he did this to May. The lawsuit says Salza attended the show and suffered. Hold on. Okay, the lawsuit filed on behalf of concert goer Manuel Salza alleged the tweet inadvertently encouraged fans to break barriers. Well, you already read.
Inadvertently.
Yeah. But it's not showing the.
Let me tell you something. Can I just say this? Let me just say this about law. You know this. If they can twist some words and a perspective to create reasonable doubt, they will make millions.
Yep.
It ain't about the truth. It's how I paint this shit.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what it's about.
Yeah. I don't see what it is.
Yo,
There's a maxim that says interpretation of the law. There's much room for interpretation. of the law, but you got to be factually right. It has to be to the letter. If it's written down, the law leaves much room for interpretation. If you can make me see it like you see it, then your case wins.
I'm going to predict that this is about to change the game, believe it or not, for live concerts. And I know you're like, well, people have died before, but the problem is this. You got 8 people that just died. Concert insurance is off the hook in the first place. So now you got insurance companies that will up the price of insurance because of this bullshit.
I'm definitely going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, so
they definitely going to do that shit.
But then you also have people that that are saying that were at the concert, because actually one of my friend's daughters actually went to the concert. Mind you, it's 50,000 plus people, and her daughter paid $350 to go. So
wait,
like
what? Hold on, Sarah. Hold on.
$350.
Sarah, you fucking me up right now, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Shit.
The promoters.
Yeah.
The city. The mayor was even speaking, right? Sylvester.
Sylvester.
The governor. This has to be a huge event. Astro World. Travis Scott. He's selling McRibs. This is a very. I'm saying this is a big situation, right? This is a big situation.
Yes.
Who greenlit it? Who said it was okay? Who said let's do it during a pandemic?
Right.
Yeah, it gets real weird.
During a pan-fucking-demic.
I mean, it's a lot of money at the same time. It was a lot of money made. It was a lot of money.
But could something have been staged in order to do what Kevin is saying? Huh? Changing the game, or no, I think Dom said this. Changing the game in order to increase those insurance rates.
To change the paradigm.
To change.
Just like the.
Oh no, but people are actually saying that more people died.
More people died?
Yeah,
than
more people died
same?
than the news are reporting.
8 people died.
It's like
Wait a minute.
I think it was
Listen,
50,
let me tell you something. Some don't sit right.
Yeah, it don't.
I'm gonna tell you why some don't sit right. Did anybody die at Michael Jackson's concert?
Come on.
Right.
Ever.
And
Niggas
niggas
was way more famous
and
than any of
niggas
these
falling
niggas.
out and rushing
But
the
those are
stage.
little kids.
No, they weren't.
They
No.
don't know that this concert.
No,
this
it was a
concert.
child and older people.
It was
But
14 years
niggas
old.
used to pass out at Mike's concerts.
What the fuck
and they
is
still-
that?
But
got to
Mike,
do
yeah,
You're
Mike,
true. It's true. You're true.
Mike used to have all kind of ages at his concerts.
True.
This nigga Travis
Somebody
Scott.
keeps saying Travis Scott is demonic. This was a ritual.
Well, a lot of people are saying
It could
because the stage was shaped like an inverted cross. He had different signage saying that "See you on the other side."
So that would mean God is vindictive. I don't believe it. You know what? Because y'all out here supporting this little devil worshiping ass motherfucker. I'm gonna kill a few people to let y'all know that I'm still God. You understand? Can you imagine God moving like that little baby that we did? Hey, you motherfuckers want to go against me? Let me show you that I'm still me.
Nigga stupid.
Kill y'all niggas right off.
I'm still God.
The reason why I don't think that it's like a demonic thing, whatever, because you have, I mean, look at the Grateful Dead. Look at all the hard rock stars. Then those concerts, I'm eating bats and shit and everything, but ain't nobody was dying.
Ozzy Osbourne.
This nigga though, he made, like you say he ain't that big, or you didn't know he was this big.
Oh,
like,
no, he's this big.
This nigga, he did a Fortnite concert.
Somebody said
Nigga,
sound
that
like
was
the Bible God to me.
That wasn't even that long. He did a Fortnite concert, made $20 million.
Yep.
For a Fortnite concert when his best show was 1.7 million. This nigga made.
Somebody
20
said you
for
forgot that
Fortnite.
Lucifer was the god of music. Have you ever met Lucifer?
Right.
Oh.
That's on the
Nigga.
show.
That's the show.
On the show.
Yeah, because he be singing and playing the piano.
No,
on the
but
show.
that's in their little writings too. That's in theological
Yeah,
writings
I
as
know.
well.
In the Bible, he had pipes like organs.
Yeah, he's a Pied Piper.
Nigga, did you know that Ricky Tikki Tavi was the killer of Great Cobra?
Ricky Tikki Tavi.
And I believe in Ricky as much as I believe
Did you know that Ricky Tikki Tavi?
Did you know Charlotte was a spider?
Okay.
nigga.
I love Charlotte.
Babe was a pig that could talk.
Yes! Wilbur could talk. Wilbur talking pig. Some pig, nigga.
Did you know that Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall?
That's what I can tell.
That's my nigga Humpty. What the fuck you talking about?
But he had a great fall though. Y'all didn't hear about the great fall that nigga had? He sat up there, but he had a great fall too.
Remember that bird that was singing for Ricky? Who has delivered us from?
Yes. Oh my God.
With the eyeballs aflame.
Ricky Ticky Tabby.
Come on.
Nigga, did you know?
This is the shit that fuck with me, man. Everybody be like, it's devil worship in there. I don't give a fuck what symbols niggas use.
Right.
Okay? Sometimes creating like hysteria within a belief system is how you get bread.
Yes.
It galvanizes so much energy.
Yes.
People be like,
yes,
Lucifer was a saint.
Right. You can just be throwing them symbols up there to fuck with y'all.
No,
and get money.
but like one of the chat rooms said, and this I've heard this before, that a lot of people are thinking that this will in turn make everybody go to virtual reality concerts.
The Fortnite one?
Huh?
The Fortnite concert?
No, I'm saying like from now on, like instead of big crowds.
Because it's got stumped on.
Somebody said it was a sacrifice ritual. Okay, that is a
definite
5-word sentence.
It's a definite statement.
Lucifer Vandross.
I'm just saying, Lucifer Vandross.
Lucifer Vandross.
I'm just saying. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm open
That was great.
for alternative ideas. If you say it was a ritual sacrifice, then I'ma say,
What day was it?
show me.
Right.
Show me.
What day was it?
Were you at the temple?
It was on a.
That they came up with it?
Was it Saturday? No, it was on Saturday.
Saturday.
You have a copy of the ritual somewhere?
So that's
Can
the
we see it?
1st of November?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the harvest. Children of the corn.
Children of the Corn
No, but
that was a crazy ass movie.
This
though.
weird ass white boy had asked me out right before Halloween, and a good friend of mine told me don't go because they looking for a black woman to sacrifice for Halloween.
Wait, a white boy?
Huh?
A white dude told
Yeah,
you
a white
that?
boy. He tried to talk to me. He was 27, but I should have known something was wrong because one of his fingers tilted to the side.
One of his fingers.
It didn't. No, it really just waved.
The
like, it went
Adventures
like
of
this.
Sarah.
What?
Sorry. Random note about my life. Sorry.
That's a complete
Hey, you're an older chocolate bear.
Older chocolate what, nigga?
Can we?
Bear.
Yeah.
You're an older chocolate bear.
You just said that. Did that?
This nigga said you're an older chocolate bear.
You're an older chocolate bear, and I'm very interested in a little chocolate bear.
I get points for size.
Very interesting.
I know I'm only
points for size.
27. I know, but guess what? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Let's hang out. Hey, Snoop Dogg said something that I think is important. Right? You know, Snoop Dogg just turned 50 years old. A lot of OGs turned 50 years this year. And Snoop is one of them. He just turned 50 last month. And he brought up a great question. His argument was, how come aging rappers don't get the same respect as aging rock and metal rock stars?
Right.
Well, you got one group of people who created something. You got another group of people who stole it. Mm-hmm. So the people who stole it cherish what they stole. The people who created don't really give a fuck.
Right. Yeah, they don't value it as much. But I think that's also because we can always come up with new shit.
I was just about to say that,
and
Kev.
Caucasians
Is that a
can't.
byproduct of the fact that we're just
So
fucking dope?
we come up with new shit all the time.
So would that mean, would that also speak to, fuck it, we'll just make something else?
That, because we can.
We can. Nigga.
White people say, we ain't made shit, we done stole everything in our coffer. We treasure, because we can't make it ourselves. Huh,
Look at what I
interesting.
got.
I fuck with that.
Everything except the MCU.
But again, this is why I say Kool Moe Dee should be on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop. Melly Mel. Niggas be like, nigga, Melly Mel was old as fuck when I was a little kid.
That's for real.
Yeah.
All right, but it speaks to this motherfucker created the way we rhyme.
The message alone.
So wait, no, just listen to this one part. The way we rhyme. How niggas started rapping started with Mel.
Melly Mel.
So before him, it was just call and response. Yes, y'all. You don't stop. Rock on. Keep going. So it was just that. Say ho.
Yo.
DJ Hollywood and them, right? And then Mel comes along and starts rhyming. So now I'm an MC. So the MC first was call and response.
Yeah.
And the DJ was the star.
Yes.
Right.
Shoot, y'all. A gift, y'all. You know, that shit. A body rock, y'all. That was the MC.
Yeah.
What's your zodiac sign?
Right.
Is it Aquarius? It was that.
That's what it was.
And then Mel comes along, and the MC takes the mantle from the DJ. Now the MC's the star. Because they start rhyming.
White line.
So everybody that comes after Mel takes the Mel template. So you get a trinity of gods from that time. Hip hop gods. I'm giving them the motherfucking flowers they deserve.
Yes, sir.
Hip hop gods. Mel, Grandmaster Caz, Cool Mo D. These three MCs lay down three templates of rhyming that later MCs come from.
True. It's like an alphabet.
Mel is bombastic and political. So this motherfucker Melly Mel rapping about don't be a slave to no computer in 80.
Computer, yep.
Beat Street.
Yep.
Nigga, the motherfucker's lyrics was so fucking crazy for that time.
Yeah, nigga.
It was bananas.
He was in the movie singing it. In the
so that's Melly Mel.
That's Melly Mel.
Right?
That's my
so
favorite.
so that's Melly Mel, right?
That's my favorite.
From Melly Mel's style, you won't get, here it is, bam, and you say, God damn, this is a dope. You don't get Chuck D unless you have Melly Mel.
It's true, because the message was the precursor.
You don't get, I'm still number one from KRS if you don't have Melly Mel.
Bomb.
So this is what's happening. Then Grandmaster Caz is the slick, funny, jokey, one-liner type nigga that's gonna fuck you up with the funny piece.
Now you don't get a lot of niggas.
You don't get Big Daddy Kane. You don't get Jay-Z. You don't get LL. There's pieces of Cass in LL. You don't get that.
But they're the primary colors of hip hop. Everything comes from those colors.
Oh, I love that. The primary colors of hip hop. That's dope. Then Mo D comes with vocabulary, speed rhyme, right? He was the first one to do that speed rapping shit. And he comes with battle. This is the first dude to say, I'm not finna battle with a routine. I'm finna talk about your shirt in rhyme form.
You cheap ass shit, nigga.
Excuse me, Busy B. I don't mean to be bold, but put that bar diddy bar bullshit on hold. That was the first time a nigga talked about a nigga. I'm finna talk about you. You stole your name from Starsky Love Bug. That was the first diss rap. This is the first battle rap. You don't get LL, you don't get Rakim, you don't get Nas without Mo D with intellectualism, lyricism, and all that. So again, in hip hop, we tend to marginalize the old. You old, you out of style, you don't make no sense. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
They're taught to respect their like nigga.
White people be like,
Rolling Stones is making money. Them niggas is dead. They
the Rolling Stones making money.
Every goddamn tour, nigga, they rise out of the grave and go make money and then go back to the grave.
When Michael Jackson died, do you know? I don't know when find the cover of Rolling Stone with Justin Timberlake on it, and they said the new king of pop.
Right.
I saw that bullshit.
See, let me tell you something. White
Justin himself should have fucking stopped that
He should have
bullshit.
been like, what the fuck? I'm on this nigga's dick.
Yeah.
Right.
And the fact that he didn't, fuck you, nigga. The fuck?
Late. He loved poking in and out when it's cool to be black. Hey, soon as that nipple came out at the Super Bowl, he said, hey, she did that. I ain't had nothing to do with that nipple.
You ripped the shit off.
You ripped the shit off, man.
We saw what the fuck happened.
We love seeing Janet's nipple with the little star loop on it, nigga.
Hey, man, goddammit.
Hey, when it's time for him to be white, that nigga duck the fuck away. I'm gonna be acting now. Yeah. I won't be singing any more nigger records.
It's an album with like country fucking.
No more nigger vibes.
Exactly.
Too much drama. Then, when it's cool to be niggerish.
Nigga, the cockazoid privilege. He can slide back and forth.
I be on my suit and tie shit. Yeah, you want me black when it's time to be cool.
Timberland, get in here, Timberland.
Timberland, get your ass in there and make this beat, man.
Right.
Oh, part-time niggerish white man.
Timberland, there, goddamn.
He's a part-time niggerish white man.
Yeah, we see you. We can see you.
But listen, they continue to support their white artists. They continue to support what they do, right? Listen, they gonna always say Elvis is the king.
Right.
The king of nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
You remember when Bob Costas asked Ray Charles about motherfucking Elvis?
Yes, that was
and Ray Charles was like, get the fuck out of here. Ray Charles got the rockin' nigga that way. I said, this nigga finna rock right out that goddamn seat. Go get the bitch in the nigga. Look at this shit, man.
Don't get your bitch ass out of here.
He wasn't there. That motherfucker was mad as hell. You can literally see that motherfucker, Ray Charles, was literally fuming. Like, who? This bitch ass nigga.
Right. What the fuck?
Hey, man. He pissed mother. Hey, nigga, and let me tell you this real quick. Ask Rakim who's his influence. He gonna say Kool Mo D. I've been in the studio with Kool Mo D, KRS-One. Kool Mo D. Ask Tretch. Naughty by Nature, Kool Mo D. Like, ask the legends. These nigga, Kool Mo D.
We're talking about his story.
Yeah, history, bro. They'll tell you. Like,
and you are looking at first generation hip hop in this room right now.
But I think the hip hop music industry has to care because the rock and roll music industry, they care about that shit, their shit they put out. And
white people know how to protect and nurture
they
alive.
put money towards it. They do that shit, and if he wants that, then he has to take some of his hundreds of millions of dollars that he got and fucking start some shit like that. Go get with the other niggas. Drake got hundreds of millions. There's a gang of other niggas out here with hundreds of millions of dollars and start that shit.
That's real.
Don't sit there complaining about it, nigga. Take your hundreds of millions of dollars and start the shit.
It's us again.
Goddamn, stop complaining, nigga. Do it.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, Kev.
Here we go.
Niggas gonna complain because niggas don't have tools.
He got tools.
Nigga, but he might not have a mental tool to say, let me build it myself instead of complaining.
After 30 years in the business, 30, wait, how long? He been 31 and 30. When that nigga come out? 92? About 30. Almost about 30. 91. He came out. Yeah, 91. About 30.
I don't remember.
91. He came out deep cover. Deep cover.
Let me just
91.
say this, man. Snoop Dogg is a motherfucking legend.
Yes, sir.
And we should revere Snoop Dogg the way white folk revere Van Halen and Kiss.
And Rolling Stones.
And Rolling Stones. And Van Halen, come on them way. Yeah, David Lee Roth, dude. Eddie. Oh, Lloyd Hinton. Damn.
Hey, Lloyd.
Hey.
Lloyd.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I appreciate Lloyd so much, man. Let me just say this, man. Y'all don't wait until one person does it all. Let's all just chip in the little twos and fews. Yeah. But I'm so thankful. I'm so humbled by that, man. Damn, Lloyd. Thank you.
Good look, Lloyd.
Fuck. Thank you, brother. But let me say this. When we look at hip hop today, sometimes we get disinterested as older people. Because we hear the vibe and we be like, man, fuck, that shit different. That, I don't know what the fuck these mumblers is talking about.
Yeah, man. Fuck that.
I heard the nigga go, wham, 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 in the song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I said, wham, what?
Yeah.
We done now.
But,
Are you kidding me?
but I think at the same time, then we start behaving like the elders behave
I hear
when
that.
hip hop was
No,
young.
I get that. But what happened to jazz? Like jazz is still here
but
today.
the consciousness level has degraded. So
Yes,
the
sir.
shit that they put
Yes,
in their music today is not. It doesn't have the same
content.
It doesn't.
You know what we were
built.
listening
It's
to,
built
bro.
for what society wants. It wants a bunch of dumbass slave niggas.
Yes.
So it
That's fair.
it pumps that shit. It puts all the money towards it and it pumps that shit out. When we were coming up, nigga, we had Schoolhouse Rock. Everything that we watched actually was teaching us some
Very
shit.
educational.
Whether it was still programming, they actually still educated
It's
us
true.
on a lot
Through
of
the
shit.
program.
It
Through
was
the
still
program.
programming, but they educated us, and so we were able to get a lot of that. A lot of the hip hop you see is a lot of education in that shit that we were getting as kids.
Yes, sir.
A lot of these hip hop rappers, they was watching all these fucking cartoons and all of that shit, and they put all that information they were getting from that in their songs. Today, man, these niggas are all over in YouTube and these social media spots and this and that. They're not getting the same information, so they're mumbling. They don't have nothing to say really. Unless it's about the social media game that they got going on. But you have to live life in order to be able to, to write shit. That's what they'll tell you about a writer. A writer has to live, has to experience shit to be able to write something good.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Well,
and I think some of the rules are different. Back in our day, the rule was no biting.
Man,
you
got beat. You got your ass beat.
You can't sound like anybody.
Cannot.
At all.
And then at the same time, the other rule was be original, or else everybody's gonna want to dish you. Like me, they stood up from the South Bronx, and every sucker MC had a response. That motherfucker said, "Be original."
Be original,
or else everybody's gonna want to dish you. So there was a different kind of vibe.
There's a stigma to
it was
being
biting. There it is, right there. Was it 2003? Does that say 2003?
No,
He died in 2009.
I know, but that says 2003.
Wow.
He was still alive.
Justin, the new king of pop. That's disrespectful to Michael Jackson.
Prince had an issue with that too. Prince.
Yes, that's disrespectful to Michael Jackson. A white boy who tried to sound black, and not only tried to sound black, tried to sound like Michael.
Yep.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Say me. What the fuck, man?
Now, I will say this. Michael helped create this monster because the rumor is, and I don't know if it's true or not, but the word I got was that album Justin came out with, from my sources, was offered to Mike first.
I think I heard something.
The Timberlake album?
The album that Justin, his first album.
Timberlake album?
Right?
They were crafting it for Mike.
They were crafting him and Pharrell were crafting that shit for Mike. They presented some of the shit to Mike. Mike said no. And then they just gave it to Justin. And then when Mike heard Justin, Mike called him back like, hey, this that shit. Yeah, nigga.
You should have done it, nigga. Shit. Thank you, my nigga.
That's the word I got. I don't know if it's true or not, but I think the disrespect is palpable. They will keep white artists alive.
Yeah.
Right? And they will have white artists assail black benchmarks. First off, there's no way in hell Justin Timberlake is a fingernail. He's not even a fingernail worth of talent close to Mike.
No.
He is Elvis to Little Richard. Period.
And to me, I don't think he's as respectful as, say, Bruno Mars and Eminem are to black culture.
I got that.
Don't just dip in when it's cool.
Then
Holla,
go,
my
then go do
nigga.
a country album and
Tell
shit.
us. Tell us. I want to hear you say, I ain't shit without black fans who support my black styled music. Can we get that?
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
It's very fair.
Elvis stole everything.
Everything.
Niggas is doing what?
But-
I'm finna do it.
But I ain't gonna put it on Caucasians to pump us up. You
No.
gotta do
It
that
ain't
shit
about them
ourselves.
pumping us up. It's about acknowledging where you got the shit. That's the same that intellects do. If some listen,
Right.
I'm not gonna put this out on nobody, but somebody reached out to me and was like, yo, you the one who wrote the relationship Dismount. I was like, yeah, absolutely, good brother. He was like, yeah, because a friend of mine, they, his sister went through a divorce and they did it so classy. I was thinking about doing something called the spiritual dismount. That's plagiarism.
That's my shit, motherfucker.
This book is a spiritual dismount.
I was thinking about doing my own.
You understand? I'm saying you talking to the author.
This nigga.
No,
That's what this is.
Where the guy was had something like
What the fuck
kayak,
is
but
this?
he's gonna
Nigga,
name
what the
his
fuck am
canoe.
I?
Right.
What'd you say, Sarah?
Sarah.
No, they had a thing. It's a commercial out now where the guy he had a similar idea to kayak, but he was gonna name his canoe.
The cat said it.
Unoriginal motherfucker.
The cat said it directly to me, like, yeah, I was thinking about doing the spiritual dismount.
He wanted to know if he can get your approval to do it before he did it because he knew he was gonna be copying your shit.
And I'm saying, yo, bro, intellects quote and cite their sources.
Yes, sir.
This is how they show respect
Yes.
to other intellects.
Yes.
That's intellectual. This is
That's
entertainment.
intellectual.
This is entertainment, nigga.
So-
they ain't gotta show you where.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Because let me give you an example. You know who stepped out and did it? Eminem.
But Eminem grew up around niggas.
But still, he came out and what he say was,
Right, but it's a different frequency.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish before you shoot it down. Hall & Oates.
Hung out with niggas.
Come back, say the same shit. We ain't got nothing. Beatles.
Hung out with niggas. Everybody
No, they white. They not all hanging out with niggas, but they all are influenced by niggas. Even the Rolling Stones that you mentioned said none of this shit possible.
Yes.
Without black music.
Chase said he's gonna name his book "The Shrouded Light Home."
The Shrouded Light Home.
But most of them cats did use
The Shrouded Light trailer.
They did used to hang with brothers though. I used to bodyguard for Solomon Burke. His son was one of my best friends back in college, and so we used to bodyguard for him in his concerts. Yeah. And so in those concerts, it used to be like, so I bodyguard for Little Richard and all these cats from back in the 50s and shit. And he was called the grandfather of rock and soul, the godfather of rock and soul, because they were all copying Solomon Burke when they were coming up. And so he would talk about these Caucasian, these rock and roll motherfuckers. Him and Little Richard, they'd be going off on these niggas in the green room, talking about how they stole all this shit. But so I understand that.
They stole everything.
They stole it all.
This is why I love Michael Jackson.
Stole it all.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson buys Little Richard's publishing and gives it to him.
That's what's up.
Because the white man wasn't finna give him shit. I ain't never giving you your shit back, nigga. You ain't, if it was up to me, nigga, you'll never get another perm.
Another perm?
Michael Jackson bought the publishing and gave it to him. Here, man, take your shit back. Now that's an act of empowerment. This is why Michael Jackson is the greatest to me.
Community.
It is, but you again. So, but with them, them talking, going over the different, just the in that what they were talking about back then. It's just two different frequencies. These niggas want to steal everything, but again, we're gonna keep it over on our side. We don't. Because if I start giving reference, then nigga, that takes away my shine. If I say, yo, I got it from this nigga, first of all, we ain't trying to pump niggas up, especially back in that time. Yeah. And then if I do, then that takes the shine off of me. You start looking over here. So it's it's a difference when you're doing scholarly though, because you want motherfuckers to know that you are airtight with your information. That you didn't just come up with this shit out of nowhere. Like nigga, I ain't dreaming this shit up in my sleep, nigga. It's 50 more niggas is on this. So look, go look at this nigga, go look at this nigga. Yeah, nigga, music, they ain't like that, nigga. I came up with this shit, and you dancing to me, nigga.
Right, but I think in principle, it does matter. And I think a lot of greats, they acknowledge the greats.
They should.
I think a lot of greats acknowledge the greats. Like when you look at white artists, like I said, motherfucking the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, they all acknowledge the black roots, especially of rock, Muddy Waters and and the blues guys.
Carole
You know,
King does it a lot too.
who?
Carole King.
Yeah.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Solomon Burke and them used to hang with them cats.
But this is what I also think. I think youngsters need to be able to refer to classic hip hop that way too.
True indeed. And should.
And
But
I think
Snoop-
New York is on that, but
Snoop said it. Snoop even said, did you watch the Breakfast Club show when he the interview where he said why this generation is not like that? How
No.
he said because our generation, him speaking to him and all that, he said we left them in the dirt. We didn't teach them. Like,
I agree.
I
agree. That's why I said sometimes we be hating on them.
Right.
Even now, he was like, you don't shut that motherfucking shit up.
But that's what he said.
Mumble again, nigga.
He's like when we used to go on concerts and shit. He was like Chuck D and them used to pull us to the side and be like, "Yo, this is how this shit is done." Bop 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 bop. He said though, but when we finally got in it, that's when the money blew up. And we was getting paid, and we ain't give a shit about talking to nobody.
We forgot. we ain't talking to nobody.
We ain't talking to nobody, nigga. We out here.
I gotta ask this question. Everybody in the chat room, get locked in, get locked in, get locked in, get locked in. Recently, these motherfuckers said Drake was hotter than and more popular than Michael Jackson at his height.
Don't do that.
Oh no.
Don't do that. Don't lose your mind like that, people.
All right.
We got video evidence of crazy
First of all,
shit.
And you can't say nothing about the light skin. Michael became
Oh,
lighter skin.
Excuse me, also.
Michael became all the way white, my nigga.
White woman. And a woman.
Listen, man.
What you say, nigga?
This nigga was whiter than Swiss cheese. You know what I mean?
Go see your point about Kumo D.
This nigga was whiter than mozzarella, my nigga.
You don't get Drake without Michael Jackson. You don't get Beyonce without Michael Jackson. You don't get nothing without Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is the benchmark. Yo.
So let's just do it this way. I was there when the motherfucking record industry fucking dropped the ball at the 1 yard line with the game on the line. The game was digital streaming of music.
Yes, sir.
And I'm in meetings. Bob Buziak, Relativity Records out in New York. I had a meeting with him. I was supposed to become the A&R over there. Steve Rifkin hooked me up with that. I have a meeting with Steve Rifkin, meeting with Bob, Freddie DeMann at Maverick. Different motherfuckers. I'm in these offices, my nigga. I'm listening to these meetings. Well, the internet is never going to speed up, so it's not a good idea.
That's what they said? Wait, that's what they said?
It's going to take too long to wait for technology.
Oh,
Yo, the game was on that.
And the reason why, listen, this is some of these dumbass arguments. The reason why they was trying to shoot down the internet, because the internet was exposing the real pimp in the music industry, which was them.
Which was them.
Now, I've said this before, nigga. The music industry is such a pimp game. I'm going to give you an advance for $1 million.
Alone.
Now, this $1 million will entail your clothing, your housing, and recording. All you have to do is to deliver to me 12 songs for an album. Here's the $1 million. We'll get the contracts over to you. You sign it, the fine details and all of that. In the fine details, this $1 million is actually a loan that is used to purchase your masters. Listen, the concept alone has,
it's insane.
Has, what is it called? Anal lube all over. The concept alone has the contract should have came with a bottle of anal lube.
Right. Bottle of KY.
Have you heard of this new shit called fuck water? Here's your contract and a bottle of fuck water.
So true.
You see, so just the concept in and of itself. So now you've accepted the $1 million. You think you've hit the jackpot. But what this contract says here is you have to pay back every single penny of this $1 million advance before you recoup
anything. Nigga, what did Paulie say in what did Paulie say in Goodfellas? Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, pay me. That was
so. The internet, the emergence of the internet also represented the deconstruction of ancillary industries that supported the music industry. The jewel case industry.
Jewel case industry.
The nigga who
made
makes
millions of dollars
the
for
jewel
years.
case. Oh, printing. We got to print up the whole label liner notes. All this shit is now digital.
Yeah, a lot of industries got hit.
Nigga, when the last time you seen liner notes, nigga, on Apple Music? You got to actually go in the bitch.
Yeah.
But you just play the music in your car, and ain't no liner notes popping up.
Nope.
You got to go into the shit.
The whole aesthetic is different now.
Yep.
The shit is different. So these ancillary companies died. The brick and mortar, Tower Records, Billboard Records, all that.
Institutions.
Get the fuck out of here. And the labels knew that.
Of course they did.
You mean a motherfucker can just download a record?
No middlemanage?
Yeah, nigga. Onto these little bitty ass devices right here. Well, how many songs can... Well, and trust me, they did the research.
Yeah.
Technology triples every 90 days. They saw the end of their shit coming. You mean in 90 days they'll have the technology to be able to download 200,000 records on this? Yes. Okay, we got to villainize the internet. That's piracy.
Yeah.
And the only one who had the genius to see it at the time was Prince. Prince said, you better give them motherfucking records away for free. Is you stupid? Because the same people who download all your records for free, piracy hustlers, they're always hustling you on an idea where you think you got victimized when really they the wolf in sheep's clothing. Sure. Nigga, everybody who downloaded your record is gonna pay $50 to come see you. Now watch this. Where were you making the most of your money in the 90s and the early 2000s? Concerts. Now, because the record industry has been destroyed by Apple and Spotify, watch this.
Talk about that.
Okay, nigga. You want a record deal now?
You about to say it.
I got that same $1 million for you. But I need a 360 deal. So that means you publish a book, I get a piece of your book. That means you get a TV show, I get a piece of the TV show. That means you start a weed juice business, I get some of the weed juice. You do a TV show, you get some tennis shoes, you get whatever. It's 360. 360 of your money.
Don't do it, children.
And now they're in the show performance and the merchandise. So yeah, I'll give you this advance, but I'm getting pieces of all this.
Did you call it a pimpin' whole game from the beginning, my nigga?
Nigga. So this is what happened to the music industry that fucked the whole shit up.
Yes, sir.
And black people still trying to take these deals and do this kind of fuck shit, but it's okay. I mean, the bottom line is Drake is nowhere near Michael Jackson.
No.
Michael Jackson got niggas out to physically buy. Let me tell you something. A stream.
Right.
Come on. Talk about this.
First off, who set up the stream costs?
Oh my goodness.
1,000 streams get you $10.
Dude, that's worse than minimum
The
wage.
streams is pennies.
It's like.
So it's under the performance rights category, right? It's under the performance rights category, right? Performance rights, BMI, CSAC, ASCAP. You know, these are performance rights.
Yes, sir.
This is why radio has to get a license from them in order to play your records.
Yep.
When your records play on the radio, that's considered a performance.
Yes.
So you get pennies, royalties based on the performance. This is why they track BDS, how many times your shit has spun on the radio.
Break it down for the children.
Because then that gives you some money, because there's some money accruing from those motherfucking pennies, right?
Yeah.
So, that's what motherfucking Spotify is. Pennies per stream. Oh, I got a billion streams.
I got a billion pennies.
Let me explain something to you. That changes the dynamic of I gotta get up and wash my motherfucking ass and get in the car and go down to motherfucking Tower Records and stand in line and buy a Michael Jackson album. Now, at no point in history had a motherfucker had a run a 3-album run like Michael Jackson. Let's start 79, motherfucker, off the wall. That's 14 million. What it actually, 14 million sold in, okay.
79?
79?
You don't, listen, does Drake even have an album that sold over 14 million?
Right, no.
We don't even got Walkmans in 79.
Can we see that, Sarah? Does Drake even have an album that has sold over 14 million?
No.
Let's see here. Drake album sales.
Going to the record store was tantamount to going to the movies.
Come on.
Yep.
It was.
It was an experience.
Do you understand?
Yep.
It was tantamount to, it was an experience.
Yep.
I got to get up and go get this record.
Go in the
Like
warehouse.
go with some
You might meet some chicks in warehouse, man.
yeah.
You tripping, nigga. You get up, nigga. You start looking. You
It's
go.
a thing.
You
It's
be
a
in
whole
there,
thing.
nigga. Just walk doing your little thing, nigga.
Do the stats. Do the stats. We're not talking about streams, nigga. How many, nigga?
Yeah.
You get girls based on
You
the type
get
of
straight,
music
man.
like.
You would straight come up and
And
in
listen,
the warehouse.
this no disrespect. This no disrespect to Drake and his success. That's a successful brother. That, and in my opinion, until motherfucking Kendrick come back out, he's the steward of hip hop. Kendrick's the king right now. If Kendrick come back out, niggas get out the way. But while he gone, that nigga the steward. No disrespect, no different times. So listen, Quincy Jones said the record industry was in trouble. They was transitioning out of disco. They didn't know what the fuck they was gonna do. That new 80s music was sounding weird and computery. Niggas didn't know what the fuck was. They didn't know what was gonna happen.
He said we're in the computer.
This motherfucker, yeah. So she's about to present the receipts. So
he sold 200 million records.
No, one album.
no, that's worldwide. That's all his albums.
That's all.
That's
Drake
everything.
has achieved
But-
10 #1 albums on Billboard 200
10 #1 albums.
and 9 #1s.
Now, please understand something. Can I just? Mike only has 5. Is it 5 or 6 solo albums?
I think 5.
Drake got more albums, yes. Mike only has like 5 or 6. I think 5.
Yeah, because all those other ones with the Jacksons
Let me
on it
just
was
say,
also solo albums.
nigga,
Nobody
in
knew.
5 albums, he sold 750 million records.
But there's still no comparison because of the way you had to get the goddamn record. I can get a record in my hand right now.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just hear
750 physical copies.
Physical copies.
Like, nigga, I can fan myself.
Yeah.
with
This shit weird. The numbers are the first album, Off the Wall, nigga. Off the Wall. Was that 14?
I think that was his best one. That's his best one.
Wait.
That's his most loved. My most loved one.
Just
by Mike.
listen now. Hold on. You got to remember, those numbers are for America alone.
What numbers?
That she's reading. If you want to get that the American numbers, you go to the RIAA website, which is the Record Industry of America that keeps the data. Now, when I talked to Quincy, he said, shit, man, you know, you don't sell 105 million records worldwide on one album if God's not involved.
God.
Shit, man. God has to be
You're killing with
involved.
the God.
You can't plan it, man. You can't plan it. Shit, you know. God's involved, man.
Yeah.
And when God gets involved, you got to get out the way and let God guide it, you know. Shit, yeah.
God does thing, man.
There's no spiritual way to wrap your head around making these records, you know. Shit.
Nigga, Quincy be funny as shit, nigga.
But that's real.
Man.
You just say Drake is more pop, not even fucking close.
I hope Drake wouldn't even say that.
That's
and what's a whole memorable whole album from Drake? They was talking about this on the internet the other day. They was like, can you give me one Drake classic album? It was like a classic full album.
Listen, this is not to besmirch Drake. Drake, to me, Drake is the reincarnated superhero stepchild of LL Cool J.
Okay.
LL set the template for the
yeah.
love records to the women.
Yeah.
LL was a battler.
Yep.
Drake is the template of that. You know, he took the template and added some of that what's that weird hip hop that they call
Trap.
no. It's like the meditative shit, the what's the word they call it? Chill or
chill hop.
Is that and
Chill
some
hop.
other term?
Chill hop.
And he like
So
infused all of that shit, right? Where he took the LL template, which is rapping to the girls, singing. L didn't sing, but he got a great template, and I think the dude, lo-fi, that shit. Yeah, man. He took all of that vibey shit and rapped and sung over it, and then when niggas came for him, he battled.
I mean,
So to me, chopped and screwed, all the trance, all that shit. Yeah. He's LL.
But it's also because he has a lot of Houston influence. Thank you. Shout out H-Town.
Got a lot of girls on him. That ASMR. He got a lot of women on him. That's L. L just got inducted into the motherfucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, my nigga. That's LL Cool J. Lover Boy is the name. Certified Lover Boy is the name of the nigga new album. That's LL.
Well, Drake does mean dragon, so the definition of Drake is dragon.
I know that, but this nigga ain't being a dragon to them bitches. Now he's saying it. I'm certified lover boy. LL, ladies love Cool James. Come on, man. That's Drake is LL for this generation, man. Y'all don't know it because you don't study and respect the hip hop. But that's to me, that's the closest Drake is. He's closer to LL. LL already did that shit and did it for a long ass fucking time. So shout out to LL. Man, this has been a great show. LL serving them well.
LL Cool J is hard as
that motherfucker, man, is legend.
I excel.
Legend, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Listen, I only got 2 orders for this book. I asked for 50. We got damn near 1,000 people in here, and we can't get 50 people to break off and show their love.
Come on, y'all, make those trainers back and go take a lot of books to the post office.
That's what I want to do. We got 1,000 copies left of the 2,000 we originally printed out. We got 1,000 copies left. Please go to theshroudedlighthouse.com. Order right now. I want to be able to sell out. Can you guys sell me out? Can you help me sell all the way out of my latest book? This is Operation Move All of the Books Out. Can we do that? Only 1,000 copies left, and that's not a lot. It was 1,000 people in here today. Please show your support. TheShroudedLighthouse.com. Support, support, support. Go there right now. I want to make some more post office runs because I got my system set up. Let's get it done. Nothing but love and appreciation for all my brothers and sisters. Hey, and I want to say again, thank you guys for supporting Sarah and Peaches. Today is Peaches' birthday.
Peaches.
Donnie Keith. You guys helped them in a situation that would have left somebody hella fucked up. I want to say to each and every one of you that are in here right now, y'all left, y'all stood in the gap. In that motherfucker tooth, stand in his tooth.
You stood in the gap.
They stood in the gap for Peaches and Donnie. But this nigga still got a side gap. I need niggas to stand in the tooth gap. Everybody go buy as many weed juices as you can. This nigga's tooth is in dire need.
Nigga stupid. Stand in the tooth gap.
Stand in the tooth gap.
Please go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org and get your police stop law packages and volunteer and donate. Got to get this thing going.
Somebody said Drake is GMO LL Cool J. Agreed.
Yes, I like that.
Timmy Chan.
I like that.
Texas know I'm talking about
Agreed.
I said the mouth fun for
Hey,
Top.
Shrouded Lighthouse, the relationship dismount, the holographic relationship. If you don't have this 3-piece and a biscuit in your life, your relationship ain't shit. This shit gonna hit the ground and it's gonna burn the fuck up. I got 3 slappers, buddy. Holla at your brother Zoe Williams. Nothing but love. Appreciate you all. We out. Deuces.
Deuces, niggas.